sound. Hello, honey. Can you hear me? Can you hear my little voice? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Oh, can't use that reference. That one's got nipples.
Do you love me?
Yeah.
Do you love me?
The end. You can't sing no more now.
Here we go. Also, hi, Bill. Hi, Dude. Thank you for resubscribing.
I'm looking for a reference real quick. Anyway, I'll open it up actually. Badip. We'll open it up with the thing I was working on before this. So everyone can look at it. Hello everybody! Welcome to the Patreon stream. I'm currently looking for a reference for this picture. In the meantime, stare at Kane.
Oh, thank you, Stevie.
Hey! I'm going to be putting around this, hopefully, I survived the digital circus and all I got was this stupid sticker.
Behold your digital god.
I'm gonna try to, like, print out a few of them, like get maybe like a 50 amount, because they're pretty cheap, and just hand them out when we go to the theater.
Yeah, we're gonna go see it in theater. We saw the announcement, and I had already pulled it up to see what was playing near us, and yeah, turns out there's one like about 40 minutes from us playing it, so we're gonna go see the Fathom event and go watch it on.
I am looking forward to hearing everyone be disappointed at the ending at the exact same time.
Oh yes.
Yay!
And all the people losing their shit in theater, which will be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I am far from the mic.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Oh, well. Son of a bastard, it turned itself off.
Ha! So you're hearing it from my mic.
Yes. Yes, Bard. I was far from the mic because mine turned itself off like a little jackass. Now you should hear me fine again.
Yeah. But I'm making that, and I'm also going to try to make some, there's a program I was thinking about using. Hang on. It's like a website. I should be able to find it real quick. I've been wanting to kind of try it. It's called acggoods.com. I've noticed a few mutuals doing it. I'm going to try to make some, digital circus charms before the movie hits, because I should have enough time even if I do order them and have to get them shipped. But I'm gonna try them because supposedly that website like makes them to order instead of me having to buy a bunch and eat the cost if no one gets them.
We've been doing good, Zell. For the most part, just kind of going about our day and stuff. Day job and
Taxes.
Taxes. Petting.
Don't touch me. Now.
Dun dun
Now.
dun dun dun. I love you.
That especially sucks when you are your own business.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I don't get a tax return. I have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the tax prep thingy tomorrow, because I was trying to do it online, but we've done a little better this year, and the tax thingy was like being weird online, and I felt like I was doing something wrong. So we're gonna
say it was like 30% of my entire income.
Oh
that I
yeah,
made in taxes.
Like the way it was looking, like the amount. Now we use HR Block. They're all the same. They're all just fucking scams that have been paying the government not to simplify the tax code. But essentially, like,
I'm not gonna make Doom all thrusty cock in this as the references, but it is for perspective.
Lord Thrustycock.
Lord Thirsty Cock.
But yeah, it was one of those, like, her amount that she had gone up for the year would have had to be taxed at like 60% or something. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. So
And
yeah.
if it is, I guess we'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but there you go. It's what I get for not working a normal job.
Yeah. Never hurts to get a second opinion, especially people whose
Never
job
mind,
it
I
is to
don't
know
like this.
ways to get around things.
I'm just gonna do them straight up. I'm gonna do them slightly taller than everyone else. That'd be funny.
Doom has been off since this morning. Aw, man, lucky. Doom had a day off. Good job, Doom.
I was about to say, is it another holiday? I have no idea.
Man, there were so many people coming in shopping today. It was really bizarre. And like some people were like, "Oh, it's 'cause it's Mother's Day." And it's like, Mother's Day's not for a month from now. What the fuck? Why are all y'all here? Go away. It was bizarre.
Is it that far away? I thought it was soon.
Yeah, no, it's next month. It's the
Oh.
10th, the next month. So that's
Oh, damn.
yeah, it's literally a month away. Now, see, that's the thing. That's how you can tell it's Lord Doom, because Doom is tall. The Doom Slayer is short. Canonically, he's a little short guy.
And our Doom has a horn.
Very easy to tell the difference. I think both would enjoy having a pet bunny, though. Just remember, you're starting to see the effects of stuff that would lead to the Doom Slayer, like that one guy that burnt down the warehouse because they weren't paying them a living wage.
That's funny.
Did you see the video from that?
I did not.
Oh man, there's actually now a video from it. The guy is literally going around from pallet to pallet of like paper towels and stuff and just lighting them up, going, all you had to do was pay us a living wage.
Is that literally what he's saying?
Yes,
I mean,
all you had to do was pay us.
man, if he can't live, if he's not making enough to live, at least if he goes to jail, he gets 3 meals. Like, when the better option is fucking jail.
Yeah. And like that place scorched because like he lit up a bunch of shit. And it was, it was a warehouse that had a bunch of stuff in it and it all went up. And
Especially if it was paper towels. Damn.
yeah, it's just like, yeah, damn shame. All your stuff's gone now.
I think one thing that a lot of people in power, especially right now, are kind of forgetting is that, the government, money, all this stuff, laws, police, it's not there to control the people. It is there to basically tell the people that the government and the rich people and fuckers will behave enough that they won't go guillotine on their ass.
Yeah.
Like, it is basically a handshake agreement. Like, I will give you money for your work. You will be compensated. I will try to, make roads. I will try to, use your money that you make and put in for taxes to make the place you live better. All that stuff. But, they keep pushing it because they seem to think, the law is there for them. But it's not. It's to keep people from revolting on your ass.
The law is
Which people are starting to do, so...
The law is a firm handshake that says you won't kill me because there's a lot more of you than there is of me.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't seem to fucking realize that. It's like, look at these protests and all that shit. There's a lot more people than there are them. And more CEOs are going to get shot.
Yeah, darn shame, really. Nothing that could have been done about it. Darn shame.
Notice no one still feels bad for that fucker.
Yeah.
Like, he had a family. So did all the people that he didn't give insurance to. Didn't pay for their shit.
I gotta break it down for you, buddy. We had an entire Saw movie about why the shit you're doing is stupid.
I'm debating how short everyone else is going to be.
Ankles.
It depends on how big I draw Doom.
Well, you gotta go by what's comedic.
True.
So, knee high.
No.
Yeah, I did actually, because of that thing with the warehouse, I did see somebody draw the final thing from Fight Club, and it just says all they had to do was pay a living wage.
I mean, if you want people to work, if you want to have the things that people produce, you have to pay them.
Darn shame, really.
And if you're not going to pay them and, they can't get another job, what's to stop them from burning down your whole warehouse? Again, he could have 3 meals a day and a place to live in prison. Fucking Luigi could get better medical help in prison than he could with this insurance bullshit. So what's stopping you?
Yeah.
It's like when, I remember back when the, recession hit the first time when I was, in my 20s and stuff. And all I could think of with, the protests is, if people can't eat and people can't afford to live, eventually they're gonna have nothing else to lose.
Yeah.
And you don't want that, because that's when people fucking attack. Again, guillotines.
Mm-hmm. Madame Guillotine hungers. We have 3D printers now. We can make them whatever we need. I did, in some slightly better news, I did see that Illinois is going to be putting up a thing to vote on the like patio solar panels and stuff, like I told you about.
Yay! If we got a house that wants them.
Like that's going to be, you know, for a lot of places, that is obviously not enough to like power your house kind of thing.
That's
But
nice, though.
But it is enough to like, you know, offset your fridge and your microwave kind of deal,
Yeah.
right?
Anything helps, man.
And, you know, for, like, I think it said like half the houses wouldn't be able to have big solar panels on them just because they're not built to have weight on the roof.
Yeah.
That is
You'd
still...
think like there'd be more designed to have weight on the roof here since there's so much snow, though.
Yes, but solar panels do have like structure that goes along with them. Like there's weight that like goes beyond the amount.
Plus,
like,
you got to
know,
consider the weight of those plus the snow.
Yes. You also have to consider that they have to be built slightly different so that you don't like get leaks in where the solar panels are mounted to the roof and stuff. Because the way most roofs are made, they're not actually that thick or durable.
Yeah.
They're really just like a thin structure with a thin plywood board and some shingles on top. Because they're mainly built to handle the weight of the shingles and maybe a little extra.
You know, when I was looking for houses to buy around here, a lot of them were really old. I think the youngest ones were like in the 70s or something like that.
Sounds right. And Doom's house is over 100 years old. Yeah. That's the thing, that there is a very much a lot more old build houses than new build houses. So like the, you know, new build houses, you probably would reinforce them enough to, you know, have solar, or, you know, have some kind of way to have solar in the housing. But old build houses, nah.
You have a backyard. Couldn't you just like make an awning or like
Oh yeah, sure.
an overhead thing?
And in
If
some-
you were gonna have shade anyway, couldn't you just put it like get it and make it strong enough to hold that instead of your actual roof?
yeah, some places, like especially
Sunsetter retractable awnings.
like depending on how your house is arrayed and in your yard and stuff, that is what some people do. They have
Yeah.
like solar panels in the yard instead.
Because like if you can get one of those like gazebo guys, they're like this, and you just put the fuckers on top,
Yeah.
and then like you have a nice little place to be out of the sun, and you have solar panels. Oh boy.
And then you just run a, you know, underground line to the
Yeah.
house kind of thing. But that is a big deal, because part of that bill is also that, like, hey, you know, other countries have already started doing that. Germany was a big proponent of that kind of thing, and they
You
actually
gotta pet me, honey.
Yeah, they actually ran into the same thing that the you know, people here were trying to do, which, oh, it's unsafe. It would endanger power workers and stuff. It's like, that is entirely false, because we have standards.
Yay.
And there are already standards for things that would prevent that kind of stuff to help protect linesmen. Not that they actually care about them, but that's a way to keep you
No,
from
they
getting
don't
money.
want you to
Yeah.
spend less on power.
Exactly. But there are already standards that are specifically to prevent that kind of thing.
You know, we had a lot of, you know, drive and tax breaks for that kind of thing, which really made like a booming industry before Trump came in.
Yeah, but like, so there already are standards, including things like the solar panels themselves will actively stop outputting power if the grid goes down, which is exactly what they talked about. Like, that means that you will not be
Probably.
putting out juice and injure a linesman or something during a storm.
Oh,
Things like
yep, FTL. This is 10 hours of ambient indie game music. I have to pick game music for lo-fi music because I will not be having some fucking AI shit up in this bitch.
Yeah. Oh man, I was reading a really cool thing talking about Spotify is just getting fucking railed again for stupid shit. And the problem that they're having is a lot of AI music things are actively going on there and pretending to be artists,
Well, yeah.
because it's already stealing stuff anyways, right?
Yeah.
And so they're just going on there specifically a lot of people that don't have a thing on there. They don't want to work with Spotify because they're just gonna, steal your shit and pay you pennies.
Yeah.
And so they they have had such a massive fraud problem ongoing that it is estimated that at best it has stolen $1 billion with a B because of all of the fraud AI things that have been going on there. And they're like, well, we're going to roll out a thing that lets anybody with an account has to approve before the thing goes out if it's tied to their name, which one means it's just going to be like, oh yeah, instead of Dracula, it says Dr. Acula.
Dr. Acula.
So that's already horseshit on its face. But two, what was rightly pointed out by a lot of musicians was, hey, what if I don't have an account with you because you're a fucking dick? And they're like, well, you just gotta make an account. And then other people were like, well, what if you're dead?
Yeah, what if you're dead?
The estate can make an account and tell us to get rid of it.
What if they're like so small they don't have one?
Yeah. It really is just like, it is the beg forgiveness rather than ask permission kind of deal. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to put the entirety of the problem on the musicians again, which is why a lot of the musicians aren't on Spotify. Shocking, I know. But yeah, there's apparently now, like, it's gotten so bad, there are a couple of companies that are literally just there to spot AI fraud and mass destroy it kind of thing.
It kind of sucks though, because I've seen a lot of people calling artists and stuff out who weren't AI for having AI. So I hope a bunch of content creators, music-wise, don't get in trouble for having, because there's really no good way to check if they're doing AI or not. Same with artists. So I hope no one who actually did their content is getting harassed or anything, because...
Yeah. That's actually the main thing that brought it to light was there's a famous jazz pianist and some...
Jazz penis?
Yeah, I know, right? They do
I
a lot of that.
I actually have a crowd brush I've never used. Let me see.
But some douchebag had posted up a thing and made an AI waifu for it and posted it up saying, oh, a new album from so-and-so. And first of all, there's no piano in it. So already it's like a fake thing by the surface, because there's literally no piano in there. The guy is only known for playing the jazz piano. But for two, they were both pretending to be that guy, which was one fraud. They were also pretending to be a record label too, because it was uploaded as by the record label that he worked with for his first album, which does still own the rights for that. So he didn't think anything of it at first because they do own the rights for his first thing. But it was a new song made up, pretended to be him, and pretended to be put up by his record label. So both the record label was like, hey, that's fraud, we're not doing that. But also the guy's going, hey, that's fraud, I didn't play that, because there's literally no piano in there. Mm-hmm. So it is just fucking Wild West. But yeah, something like $1 billion.
Oops, I forgot I had that for a different thing I was doing earlier.
Every layer. Doom in the crowd. What he doing?
Bad.
Fair. Some days it'd be like that. I don't want you people here. I don't know why you're here. Go away. All of you.
No. I never get to use these, I'm glad.
Artists be like, my tools!
I know, right? The dad who has the thing for the one situation and he finally gets to use it.
The single correct piece of wood for the for the door frame.
Exactly.
do you even have that? I might need it.
I might need it. You don't know, bitch.
Man, I was working with some people today. Like, they were very clearly some college kids that got sent out on a goose chase kind of thing. And I was just like, I got you. You're gonna have to do some silly shit, but I got you. So they had to like jury rig this thing together with a bunch of like other bullshit. It was like, yeah, if you get this cable and this thing, you can make that work. It's gonna be wonky, but like, best you can do. They had like a little list. It's just like,
There we go. That's how tall Doom is.
you could put him like he's on top of a shelf.
No. Why would he be on a shelf? Why are there boxes?
Oh, everybody brought their box to the school that day. You're solving the wrong problem.
No, I'm solving the right problem.
It's a fun problem to solve.
That anime is still funny, and y'all can eat my ass.
It's a good anime. We're actually getting a couple of good anime this season. It's nice.
And then one disappointment for me, but I didn't expect that one to be the disappointment though, since it's got a waifu. Usually they're a little more caring about that shit.
Yeah, which one was the disappointment?
Hang on, let me see what it was called. It's a real shame. I have the manga as a few references in my reference folder for expressions and stuff. It made me sad. It's called Mistress Canon is Devilishly Easy. It's about a demon who wants to. She came to Earth to eat humans, and she's gonna eat this one guy, or at least she wanted to, because his soul was really good looking. And he took that as, we're gonna fuck.
All right.
However, she is like 1,000-year-old virgin, so she's basically a show bitch. She acts like she is, you know, the most knowledge, the highest class, way more powerful than anyone. But she gets super embarrassed and super happy, super easy. And like her expressions are fun.
Hey. Immediately defeated by head pats.
Like I might actually be able to pull one up.
Is it Twitch safe?
Yeah. That one can get lewd, but honestly, not even. I've read lewder. There's that one with that incredibly long title where they just had sex at the end of every fucking like chapter. I swear.
All right.
And it was like, okay, bro, I guess.
House of Leaves ass anime.
I know, right? Expression. There it is. Yeah, here we go. This is it.
Oh yeah.
I love her expressions.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Without further ado, if you would please.
Hey.
But she makes a lot of great, like, flustered expressions, so it was fun. And the fact that, like, it had no timing and it was poorly done and the expressions weren't as good as they were in the manga is like, damn. And, like, usually they'll give more shit to an anime with a waifu. So I was really surprised. Like, you can be the trashiest anime there is, but if you have a woman who can sell figures, they will give you their time and money.
Because that's what they figure they're going to get their money back.
Yeah, that's what they make their money off of. The Blu-rays and the figures. I have had a series where I knew there was the season was coming out because I saw the figures.
Just an Nendroid before anything else.
Oh, even just like a full like pop-up parade and stuff. The the Hotel Apocalypse one, she finally got a figure months later.
Which is wild because it was, you know, funded by the fucking horse anime, so.
I don't think they thought it would make money.
That
was a labor of love.
Yeah, that really was just like, well, we got infinite cash. What do you want to throw it at? That guy's project? All right, go for it. And
you could feel it when you watched it. That was a labor of love.
And like, based, that's good that they're doing that kind of thing when they do have the infinite money go burr engine.
How waifus, they usually give animes better budget when there's waifus in it.
Yeah.
But we found an anime where they really did not. Like, goddamn.
No love, no money, go away.
Just putting it out to say they put it out, I guess.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, because I remember finding out that, like, for the most part, anime is just an advertisement for the manga. Unless it's, like, in, like, a big studio or something like that that actually wants to do stuff for it. And you can, and once you learn that, you can tell
Yeah.
when they're just like, look at this cool concept, go read the manga.
Don't you want to buy all the volumes? Here's the link right now.
Manga's cheaper to produce, and this person's not going to stop, so go buy it.
Yeah, there's definitely some of that.
There's definitely some of that.
Manga engine go brrr.
Yeah. But there's a lot of good ones this season. Marriage Toxin was surprisingly good. I thought
Yeah.
that would either be somewhat interesting or stupid, but damn, no, that is just that's almost like a trigger level anime. Not necessarily in the animation quality, but the silliness. When the man who like killed people with bugs left by having centipedes go under his shoes and just the centipedes healing him away, I was like, this anime, I have to watch this. I can't not.
Centipedes for your feelies.
I know, right? Yeah.
It's like, bro, what?
I mean, yeah, it is like that, except you fap to them, I guess. They still, like, consider an anime has done good or bad by how many Blu-rays it sells.
Yeah.
Which,
It's just fucking bonkers.
in the
for
world
some
of
them.
streaming, I don't even know how they do that.
Yeah, and you know, for some of those too, like they didn't have access to the streaming numbers. So like, how would you even know it did well? Like, just like, nah, we didn't like it.
The Needy Girl Overdose is interesting. I really liked the first episode. Second episode we just watched, I didn't like as much, but was still weird and interesting, and I like it. I'm always up for something weird. It's got a very Monogatari vibe to it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The second episode was a lot more Monogatari than the first. I think that's probably why it was a little duller. But the character interactions are pretty good, and the like actual visuals for it are definitely very nice.
I'm here to watch a woman fall apart.
Did you think that she, the lady that showed up with the knife looked a lot like the character from Perfect Blue?
A little bit, yeah. I think it was a reference for that. They will never be Perfect Blue.
Yeah.
I do not expect Perfect Blue from this anime, but
No,
I'm
but
here to
I-
watch a girl fall apart.
I think that.
But yeah,
like,
she did look like. I think that's just like generic ugly like guy in anime in general.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think that was kind of like might have been a nod and a wink to it kind of thing, like a little reference, because it does seem like there are some like artistic people involved with this. So that may
Like
have
I said,
been
it
a
feels like the
reference.
Monogatari people. I wouldn't be half surprised.
I could definitely. That's definitely my vibe from it. Like it has a lot of the Monogatari vibe for some things.
I tried to watch that anime series like 3 times. I couldn't really get through it.
I can't. No, I just can't.
Ironically, I wouldn't mind reading the books because like they sound kind of fun.
I could see that.
Like I rather read that anime, which is a real shame because it's a Shaft anime and I love Shaft.
Yeah.
Like Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. Another thing you should probably read instead of watch, but the anime is so much. It's the jingly art keys in front of my face.
Yeah. The Monogatari, like it does look beautiful. There's a lot of really good shit in it. That if you've ever seen that one meme of like the dude just grabbing like the schoolgirl and spinning her by the backpack, like that's from Monogatari.
Do you see the one where he brushes the girl's teeth against her fucking will? That's another one.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. I everything I know about Monogatari is against my will, so
I rewatched Maria Holic recently because as problematic as fuck as that show is,
yeah.
damn, Shaft is like so good at what they do. It makes my little like artist eyes water, the way like your mouth would water for delicious food. It's so great.
They did what they wanted to do on that one. I'll give them that.
That thing was problematic from the concept.
Yeah, you think?
If you've never heard of it, it used to be somewhat well known. I don't think it is anymore because it's pretty old now.
It's pretty old, yeah. That was like 90s,
Yeah,
right? Maybe
something
early
like that.
80s.
I'd have to look it up, but yeah. But the plot of it is a lesbian who literally gets hives from touching men, goes to an all-girl school, a Catholic all-girl school. It's very Catholic, specifically to get a girlfriend, more or less. And turns out her roommate is Maria, who is in some kind of deal with their twin where they have to cross-dress and not get found out until they're out of high school to get their family's fortune. So Maria is a boy who is cross-dressing the entire time, and they are very much a brat.
Yes.
So this lesbian is caught between being attracted to him because he makes such a cute girl and being fucking horrified. And he uses that against her a lot with his little monotone maid. And he literally threatens to, like, sexually assault her if she says anything. Like, this is a problematic-ass show, but God, Shaft makes it look fucking amazing.
Yeah, like, if you think about it for more than 30 seconds, you're like,
oh,
wait,
you don't
hold
need
on.
to think about it.
But, like, it was very much of the time, because, like, the cross-dressing theme was really big at that time.
Yeah.
Because there was also W. Juliet and
Princess, Orin High.
Orin High. There was another one too, because I always mix up W. Juliet and another one. Both were at the same time, and I always mix them up because they're like kind of similar in plot too. Kashimashi, also the same time. Like all of these, you know, cross-dressing or oops, I'm the opposite gender now.
Bro,
ones
I
were
think
really big at that time.
before Maria even gets exposed as a man, because like that doesn't happen till later, and they are a guy.
Yeah, they're not trans or anything.
They're
like
not
that.
trans. They're cross-dressing
yeah.
and a little brat. But before that, they literally, I think, like rip the shirt off of their maid, so like her bra's showing, and says like, if you don't do what I say, I'll tell everyone that you, a creepy lesbian, had assaulted my maid, and she'll agree with me.
Yeah.
Like, that is literally how this show goes.
It is
fucking problematic. But that was the period of time where a lot of really big anime was problematic. This is like the period of Gravitation and Loveless.
Oh, Loveless.
Loveless, I think, is the worst of.
Yeah.
Except maybe that one that I forget what it's called, but it was a big BL anime, and it was even too problematic for my ass. Like, at least Loveless was kind of, like, angsty.
Yeah.
So I was kind of into it when I was younger, for the angst, not necessarily the, you know, age difference.
Yeah,
but
like,
there was one where it was, like, a brother on brother or something like that, and even I was like, I'm not gonna, no. No. At least with, like, Loveless, it's kind of, like, dark.
Yeah, but that really is such a big product of that time. There were so many of them. It's kind of wild that like that was just like, oh yeah, that's the hit new thing right now. Everybody do it. Like if y'all don't know what Kashimashi is, that's the one where we find out aliens are real because an alien ship lands on Earth, it crushes a dude, and they go, oh fuck, that's a really bad first outing. So they try to fucking save this little squashed boy, but they're like, we don't got enough bits to put it back together all the way, so we'll just kind of do our best. You're a girl now.
Which, like, I guess they didn't do the plumbing.
Yeah.
Because, like, a woman would be so much more complicated than a man that way.
Yeah, you don't got, like, ovaries or anything, but, like, you know, slots there. It uses less mass to make you a lady.
We just made your clit smaller.
Yeah.
We just turned your penis into a clit. You don't got anything else going on?
It's like, what? It's the best we could do. We don't really know how people work anyways.
Meh.
Like, it is kind of like hand-wavy horse shit, but like, and it's just like, congrats, you're a girl now.
I was already in love with him a bit, and he was very awkward about it. So, like, the goddess, I think it was literally, like, Loki, but as, like, a little chibi woman, comes and is like, fuck you, you have a vagina now. And nothing else changes. They don't have tits.
Yeah.
Their hair isn't longer. Nothing changes. It's just now he doesn't have a cock. And his best friend, who is totally not in love with him already, before he got a vagina, has to make sure they don't get caught. And it's just situations of that. Again,
Yeah.
nothing has changed for this motherfucker except their genitals, which is honestly like the best gender bending thing I've seen. Because it's always like, oh no, I have been swapped genders. Now I have long hair and huge tits or some shit.
There was
Or I'm a big nasty dude and I turned into like a little tiny lolly. No, it's just A to B. Like, I have a vagina now.
haha, messing with you. Beep. There was that one where it was like one day they woke up as a different gender and they're like, oh, that sucks. And then like, oh, I'm back to normal again.
Yeah, there was like one where it was just a guy who was crazy lazy.
Yeah.
And he was just like, meh, I guess I'm a woman now. But even that one, they like shrunk his height and stuff. Like, he did change somewhat. But for like this one, it was nothing. If I remember someone asked like, what would it be like if you gender swapped your Ewan and Narander? And I would be like, nothing would change at all.
They'd still be a toothpick ass woman.
If they physically switch sexes in any way, for one, Ewan can't because Ewan's like chaotic.
Yeah.
That's their sex
That's their
identification,
gender.
chaotic. But if I change Narander, exactly the same. There's just no penis now.
Just toothpick ass and Cupid doll.
He's not gonna get tits. He's skinny. He's not gonna get an ass. He's skinny. He's bones. That's bones. That's a skeleton.
It's gonna be this lanky ass, no tits.
Because I don't fucking do that. Guess what? If people switch in gender, no, nothing changes because gender's stupid to begin with.
I do mix the two up because there were literally two at the same time with a very similar plot line. There was one where it was a girl who was like desperately crushing on like a sports guy kind of thing, right? And the guy goes to an all guys school. So her idea to meet this dude was, I'm gonna dress as a guy and go to the all guys school. That was her cunning plot. She's dumb as hell. She gets there.
Does one guy find out and torture her about it?
The guy who she went there to go to was that guy that finds out and tortures her about it. Because it turns out he's just a dick. He's like a cunty little shit.
That is such a shoujo manga trope.
And like he does.
The man I like is actually very verbally abusive.
It's more like he was like a tall Maria. He's like a tall Maria ex-holic.
Yeah, there's a bunch of girls reading shoujo who just love to be bullied.
Like he has the prince exterior and he's just a little fucking shit. And like they do start vibing. They do have a pretty good relationship as they go along. What's funny though is there's another guy, and that guy becomes friends with her thinking that she is a guy. And over the course of the thing, he starts falling in love with her thinking that she's a guy. Starts having a gay panic about it, eventually goes, I guess I'm just bi, and goes, I actually love you as a dude.
Yay!
Because he doesn't know, because he's an idiot.
I remember that one I talked about where like they switched the genders and it didn't change anything about his body type.
Yeah.
I feel at one point that got canceled and the person just did a porn doujinshi at the end.
Sure,
That's
why
what
not?
it felt like because it was like fully colored and everything. And I'm like, did the author just get canceled and now they're like, here's porn. No one can stop me now.
Fuck it, I don't care. There's that one character in Here Comes Greenwood, which was a pretty fun little thing. Again, for its time. But one of the main characters in there is flamboyantly gay that looks like a woman. And so they're always in like a woman's kimono. They have long, pretty hair and stuff like that. And then all the guys are constantly like, oh, it's this loser again. Like they keep fucking stonewalling them the whole time. It's fucking funny. Because they do all the performative stuff and it works on no one. Because they all know the person. So they're just like, why do you keep this up? You know it doesn't work.
I remember there was a joke in Gravitation where that like the guy got left there alone or something, and like one of the characters is of course a trans woman, because at that time you always had a trans woman in those. You always had trans women in like yaoi series.
Yeah.
Even in Oren, her dad was a trans woman. But like the joke was literally like, oh no, you can't leave me here alone, and then they go, I'm getting my bottom done today, and shut the door. And I'm like, that's not how that works. As a kid I was like, that's not how that works. Though in Japan, if you want to, like, get married, you can't get married if you do not have opposite genitalia. Because you can get married if you're trans.
Can't match. As long as they don't match, you're fine.
Japan will do anything but legalize gay marriage. There's actually a manga about it called, like, I think it was The Boy Was a Bride.
I think it's a. I think so. I think
that's it. Let
I
me
think
see
like the
real
husband
quick.
is a bride.
Let's see. The Bride Was a Boy. There you go. I dyslexic did it. But it's really cute. It's a personal journal about a trans gal, her growing up and all that stuff, and her meeting her husband, and her eventually getting the bottom surgery so that they can get married. Mm-hmm. It's really sweet. I always love stuff like that. There's also it's very trigger warning, but not because it like has bad themes or anything in it. Like, it's not romanticizing bad things, but it's called X Gender, which is about, I think they identify as agender person in Japan. And I've read both of them, but they do talk a lot about like suicidal ideation and a lot of the self-harm things they've done. So it is very heavy, but it is a fascinating read. And it's not like they're being like, this is a good thing. They're like, no, here's some shit I've had to face.
Yeah. Like, the world is rough.
Mm-hmm. But it was fascinating to see that, especially from like the point of view as an American looking in on another culture, but also just having like a personal, you know, experience of that from someone directly, which is always interesting to read.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an experience that we haven't had, so having it, you know, firsthand is way more valuable.
I tried to read my lesbian experience with loneliness, which, by the way, she wrote like 3 more manga after that, but I had to put it away because it legit like triggered me into tears.
Yeah.
And again, it's her diary, so it's not like she's beautifying this, but it is very trigger warning, and I had to put it away because I related to some of the stuff way too fucking much, and I was sobbing.
Yeah, I picked that one up, and wife was like, "Oh, watch out! That one's really that one's really like sad." I read a little bit and went, "Wow, yeah, that's pretty dire," and put it back down.
I think she also did one about her eating disorder and another one.
I imagine so. I given her circumstances, those would go hand in hand.
But yeah, I had to put that one away. I was like, no, I can't handle this one.
Yeah.
This is too hard for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was like, wow. Like, I will say, like, that is something that people need to see.
I wish you could give it like stuff like that to people who don't understand mental illness and stuff and living with it. Because I think maybe it's because I have it and I read it. I don't know how like neurotypical people would respond to that, but I would love to be able to like give that to, you know, non-spicy people and see if they could finally like understand what you're talking about to a certain extent. Because it's got to be weird, you know, never having to deal with that.
Yeah, what do you mean?
And trying
you
to
can't
understand
just do
people
this?
who do. And I say this so like I don't understand what it's like to be a trans person.
Yeah.
I still have empathy and I want them to have the best lives they can and I want to support them. But I could never 100% understand that because I'm not one.
Right.
But I don't take that as like, I don't understand that, so it's bad.
I don't understand it, so it's not real. No.
Yeah, that's really a thing. It's like whenever someone's like that, it's like, that's not real. I don't feel that way. It's like, of course you don't feel that way. That's not your shit.
I don't understand nuclear physics. That doesn't mean I don't think a nuke reactor generates power.
Like as someone who took fucking Adderall and felt like a human being for the first time in my life, yeah, you don't understand some things sometimes.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, is that normal people fucking like feel the world? This is entirely different.
What the fuck? This is bullshit, my wife.
I know, it did feel like I had suddenly turned down the difficulty level of a game. And I was like, I could have been feeling this way my whole damn life? Oh shit. I could have not been like dealing with sensory overload every 5 damn seconds.
Wife over here just fucking trying to Dark Souls dodge roll through life.
I think that's why I'm more emotional. Like, I don't have big crash outs as much anymore, but I think that's why I'm more easily triggered now, because I'm not as used to it anymore.
I think you're more expressive, like you're letting
Yeah.
things out now because you're actually able to experience it at non-11 levels. Hey, non-11.
9/11, bitch!
We the shapu at the we the shapu. And then the
We do shapu, we do shapu.
Turn left at the dispensary. That's not the way America is in most countries.
I mean, to Japan, where you're not even, like, you could get arrested for the rest of your life for weed.
Yeah.
Like, just weed.
Just weed.
Just weed, man.
Not even actual drugs, just like weed. And it's like you have to go on TV, apologize to your ancestors, uninstall everything that you voice acted in.
Bro, I can't bring my doctor prescribed Adderall to Japan.
Like
Something I was legally told I should be taking.
Like your doctor will have to send a thing over to get you like a 5-day dosage in country, maybe.
Maybe.
Like
So I don't get arrested in the damn airport with my doctor prescribed Adderall that I can barely get in the States.
And then you hear like, oh, prominent video game player has been, using Adderall in the game tournaments. It's
Where
like,
that fucker getting
where?
that shit?
How the fuck you got any?
I can barely get it my damn self. And I have a prescription.
Like
It feels like every few months I gotta switch pharmacies.
yeah, that
Because none of them have it.
It's like the Taco Pizza. Oh yeah.
I still haven't watched the last episode of that because I'm afraid it's gonna fuck me. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna kill me emotionally.
Yeah. Taco Pizza original scene. This is a cute little thing of cartoon stuff, right? Right?
Yeah. No, I mean I knew because I had read
Yeah.
the manga, but I'm too afraid to watch the last episode.
That's fair. That's entirely.
I'm like, I don't need to have a mental breakdown right now, so no.
Yeah.
Again, it's like my lesbian experience with loneliness. It's like, I don't feel like being mentally fucked up today, so I'm not going to. Thank you. I appreciate your talent. No.
Yeah. Thank you.
I do love Taku P though.
Yeah.
He's a little cute little bastard.
Mm-hmm. You're doing him little best. Tiny Kriats are doing their best.
He had a little Nendoroid for a while, and I was so tempted to get it.
Ah, little Taco P and a little Tachikoma. They could be friends.
I'm hoping that hurts everybody. I hope the last episode makes everyone upset. And then, like, 10 years down the road, they're going to be like, oh, no, that was actually the correct thing to do. Like they did with Madoka Rebellion, which I loved. And then everyone was like, this is fucking terrible. And I was like, what? But it seemed like the actual, like, right conclusion for the characters. And then 10 years later, they're like, this was the actual right conclusion for the characters. I was like, thank you.
Why this was the right thing to do, and everyone was wrong at the time.
I know, I want to make a video. If I made videos, that would be my video essay. I was right, y'all are wrong. Fuck off. I remember thinking, what'd y'all want? Like a silly little beach episode or some shit?
Yes.
This is made by the Ura Butcher. He made Song of Saya. Shut up and be sad.
What's gonna happen here? Sorrow, probably. I am looking forward to that movie.
I'm looking forward to see the audience react in real time. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I want at least one time where it's just like during
I
the
hope
Dragon.
someone screams and cries and has a breakdown in the theater.
I want at least one time where it's just like Dragon Ball where you laugh at something ahead of time because that shit was fucking funny.
Okay, we saw the Broly movie in theaters, and at one point, while the guys are having their big DBZ fight, fucking Frieza turns to Broly's dad and just shoots him through the chest with a laser. And I immediately cracked the fuck up as soon as he did that, because I knew he was gonna be like, who could have done this? And he was. He was like, Broly, a spray laser hit your father. And I was like, of course he's gonna do that. And I was laughing before he even said that, and everyone else is just so quiet.
It's literally the Eric Andre meme, like, how could you do that?
Yeah, we got tickets, bruh. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make special stickers to hand out for everybody.
Uh-huh.
I can't give them to everybody else for free. If I could, I would, but I'd have to like do shipping.
Yeah, we are gonna like we're gonna.
I'm gonna
have
make
some
it
of that
available. Probably dirt ass cheap, but still. I'm probably gonna put it up and say, like, I'm afraid of putting it up without any like watermark because I'm worried someone's gonna take it and sell it themselves.
Yeah.
And I don't want someone to charge people money for something I want to give away for free.
Yeah.
But I do also kind of want to just put it up and be like, if you want to print these out on sticker paper and hand them out at your showing, feel free. I'm probably going to put like just a little melody along it. So if people like it, they can go check me out.
The autism creature.
Nah, just like my name, my tag. But I don't want people to take it and charge people for it.
Yeah.
That's really it. So half of me is like, you probably shouldn't put it out publicly with some kind of watermark, but the other half of me is like, but I want people to be able to do it too. You know, I want people who are not going where I'm going to be able to just like take it and print it out for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even hand it out to other people. I think it'd be cute, but we live in a society.
Yeah. Frieza the sassy bastard. Yeah, exactly.
I love Frieza.
Honestly, the shit between Frieza and Bulma, that's the kind of shit that we want out of Dragon Ball. Like, the fight stuff is fine, and like, the Broly movie was probably the best fight stuff you'll ever fucking see. But like...
Everything except the fights in DBZ is so fun. I wish they'd stop fighting and just live their normal lives, because they're funny as shit.
Like, Vegeta taking his kid to fucking Disney World because otherwise the kid will tell his wife and he'll be in trouble. That shit's funny. His wife sending Vegeta out into space to go rescue the kids because they got on the space UPS and now they're somewhere out in the stars. That shit's funny. But like, yeah, it really was just one of those like, this is the best this could possibly be. Anyways.
I really just don't care for fights all that much. And it's not like they're, I hate to say it, like the fights themselves are interesting, but they're always just fighting in like a place that is just barren as shit. So it's not like they're using the environment or tools or anything.
Yeah.
Like when you actually like plan a fight around objects that people like use and do things with, I find that way more interesting. It's like when you do Broadway stuff and you actually like interact with props and stuff. Whereas they're doing more like the Les Miserables shows where they just stand in front of the mic and sing really well. It's like, yeah, this is a really good fight, but like it's not in the context of anything, I guess.
Ironically, in the tournament, the freaking,
I imagine, yeah.
In the tournament where they're out there with the other, like, because it's multi-dimensional and they're there with the other dimensions, that actually used the terrain and stuff really well. Because like one of the things is they're like, hey, these are all a bunch of turbo freaks. We're gonna seal this area that they're in, and that way nothing will accidentally get out and destroy the audience, kind of thing, right? And so one of the guys like flooded the thing in there with toxic gas to try to choke out Vegeta, because like Vegeta has to breathe.
Wasn't there, how do they get in space then? Don't they go around space?
Vegeta, not Frieza. Frieza can breathe in space.
Okay.
Vegeta can't.
Maybe
That's
just
why they
don't
have the
need to
orbs.
breathe. I don't know, during fights they like
Yeah. No, they have more breath in them because training and blah blah blah. But like they can't be out in space. Whereas like Frieza can be out in the vacuum of space and not give a shit.
Someone pointed out it's like anime faces, anime ears.
Yeah.
It is weird how detailed people get with that. I don't get it.
And then
There was like one anime we watched recently where I thought the fight scenes were really good and they like interacted with the stuff, but I forget what it was.
probably Dorohedoro.
Might be?
Dorohedoro's got some good shit going on. That's some fucking.
I never know what the fuck is actually going to hurt someone in Dorohedoro and what is just okay.
What matters in Dorohedoro?
Dorohedoro. We call it Dorohedoro.
Like, what actually matters in this? Yes, maybe.
It has the same vibe that Adventure Time has, where I have no idea if anything is a fucking threat or not.
Does this matter?
Yeah, like, what the fuck does it matter? Like, he just got, like, his innards shot in. Now there's a hole in his chest. Is that bad? I'm not sure.
Will he die from this?
Can they come back from dying? Like, what? I have no fucking clue. The hell, the end credits is a guy literally dead corpse in the middle of a fucking elevator for the entire run of the ED, and then like at the end of the song he gets up and walks out.
Yeah, just like.
Oh, what did he? I'll have to check that later.
Like some of the stuff in there in Dorohedoro is just like, is this bad? Like at one point they're like, oh man, if they'd have destroyed your demon organ, you wouldn't have been able to be like resurrected. It was like, okay, so there is some possibility of things go bad, maybe.
I'm so confused, but at least everything's really pretty.
Yeah.
Dorohedoro does have some gorgeous, like their backgrounds are fucking amazing.
Oh, God, they're so like. You would just, it's a contained space. They're in like a rundown, shitty manor, but like you see like arms up on racks and just like all this stuff in the back. Like it is so full. There's stuff everywhere. It's beautiful looking. It's really colorful too.
I know, right?
Like it is.
Lots of surreal stuff too.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be like grungy as shit, but like despite that, like despite the grunge, it is hella colorful. There's stuff everywhere.
I mean, grunge in itself is impressive because it has to be dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And something that's clean is easier.
Yeah.
And you can make that work. Like, again, look at the backgrounds in Needy Streamer Overload, where like everything is creepily clean.
Yeah.
Everything's creepily straight and creepily clean a lot of the times.
And
it becomes oppressive.
Mm-hmm. It's got like the Frutega Arrow and the like early like Windows 95 look to a lot of the shit, which I really like.
It's very vaporwave.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that like if there was a just character, like they could even do it as like a side thing, just like fuck it.
I think it's just all of his other content besides DBZ, because he was originally like a comedy writer.
He really does seem like he wants to go back to it too. Well, did.
He's dead.
Yeah, did want to go back to it.
Well, he wanted to retire, but he had to come back because they kept doing stupid shit.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, if you're the person involved with this was so bad the original creator came out of retirement to undo your entire shit, I think I would just uninstall myself at that point. Like, your greatest hero just showed up to your face and told you your shit.
I would cry. It's like when the Ghibli guy was like, this is an abomination.
It's
an abomination to humanity.
Yeah,
yeah, that was good. I love that. Man, I want a fucking sitcom with Bulma and Vegeta. That sounds fun as shit.
Like Married with Children, but it's Bulma and Vegeta.
Yes. Honestly, they should all just have a little sitcom because they're funny.
Yeah, they are. Piccolo trying to like pick up that school teacher,
or like her trying to pick him up.
God, she wants to.
Who would not? Piccolo's very attractive. I saw one comic recently where it was like that other Namekian, the short one, was talking to Piccolo, and he was like, "You're the first Namekian I've seen who actually like eats." And he's like, "Don't do it. It's a bad habit. I picked it up to do it socially." And then he like coughs like it's smoking.
Like an owl.
Like he's like, "Yeah, don't get into it. I did socially, now I'm hooked."
It's like Piccolo just coughing up an owl pellet when no one's looking.
Does he poop?
No. They're like slugs. They
Maybe
don't need
he just absorbs it.
He probably does, but they don't really need to eat. I assume that's like just because of him being fused with like the old guy who was Kami on Earth. I assume that it's just like leftovers of that. Because like, there's no reason for him to eat. He literally is just powered by the sun and water.
He does it socially.
Like, he just does it because
it's a bad habit.
He wants to be around Gohan.
Because Gohan is adorable.
He needs to make sure that Goku is doing a good job as a dad because
he's not. Him. There, I solved it. He's not. He's a very bad dad. Vegeta is a better dad than Goku.
In this essay, we're right. That's it. Whole sentence.
But Goku is also kind of brain damaged, so I can't even be mad.
Yeah.
God, that boy's stupid.
Just remember, kids, the only reason that Goku is a hero and we have that story at all is because he canonically has brain damage.
Why are all shonen protagonists so goddamn stupid?
Because the only way they think that somebody can be like a paragon of goodness is if they're a little bit dumbass.
I guess.
I like the Naniti streamer. They're like, oh, these people were probably pretty decent people, but they're also just kind of schmucks. Because if you started off as a paragon and then got the power suit, that'd be weird. You'd be a bit weird. And I agree. Honestly, I liked in Amazon's with that one, the one guy, like, yeah, he was a common writer, but he was really just like, I like to do two things. I like to hang out with my wife, and I like there to not be monsters that eat people, in that order. Mm-hmm. Like, that is the whole reason why I go out and do this stuff, and my wife makes really good scrambled eggs, and that's why I don't have to eat people, because I get enough protein.
Aww.
And when he
I sure do love my wife.
Yeah, like, love him wife was kind of one of the things that was holding him back from becoming a monster too. Because even though he's a common writer, he was still technically like some of the, in that one there's like humans and non-humans, and the non-humans have to eat meat. And some of them do, like most of them just eat people. Like they're just monsters.
Yeah, that's usually how it works in like Japanese shit. They just eat people.
And some of them try to not do that. They tried.
They're vegan vampires.
Yeah, they're basically vegan monsters. And he was trying to like stay that way. He didn't want to eat people, even though he was a common writer, so he's a little bit different. He's kind of like off to the side a bit. That belt helps control things, kind of deal. But then when he lost his wife, rather than snap and start eating people and stuff like that, he was like, no, it's their fault. They've been doing this. They've been causing this problems. I'm going to eat them.
Yay!
So one of the two common writers, his solution to the monster of the week is just, I'm going to be their monster. I'm going to make them afraid and eat them.
Hot.
So like by the end of it, he's like slowly going insane because he's just been eating the monsters. And yeah, it works, but it's also a really bad idea.
I don't know. It sounds like a fun idea to me.
Man, Amazon's was...
You're gonna do that if I die, aren't you? You're just
God, yeah.
You're just gonna go around like fucking killing people. It's like it's what my wife would have wanted. I am doing requests for patrons.
Yes, so this is a Patreon request stream. So everybody who is a 1020... oh, that's the clip. Everybody who is a 1020 or 40 tier Patreon gets to make requests and see them drawn live on stream. So if you are a member of the Patreon, not only do you get a sliding scale discount on any commissions, but you get to see stuff drawn on stream. Everything from busts up to full bodies, depending on the tier. So that's our shill.
Hooray, shills.
And because of the people that do the Patreon, and that's why we're doing these, Wife is able to work from home as a full-time artist.
And then taxes.
And then taxes
Oh
happen,
no!
and that sucks.
Their nose is bleeding, and it's red, but they're red. No! Oh, figured it out.
Did they say what blood color they have? I assume they're tiefling. They gotta have both, like, different colored blood.
I don't know. I don't know, y'all.
If they didn't say, make it purple.
I'm just gonna like, oh, it's dark enough. It's fine. I would just change it to a darker red.
What color blood do they have? Yes.
Oh. I don't know you D&D people and all your shit. What is this, Homestuck?
Where are they on the shipping chart?
Will not make any kind of chart. No graphs. Oh man, I love that fucking scene so much. I wish I could just like get it by itself from the like Let's Read Homestuck, but it's like buried in another one. It's like, I just want the penis Ouija scene.
Yeah.
Just the penis Ouija.
That's the thing about penis Ouija. You don't know who's drawing the penises.
It's so fucking funny though.
Just the fucking cape suplex and the penis Ouija. That's all you need, boss.
I mean, I don't do whatever I want. I do things for people. Like the other half of my income is selling merch and commissions.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also I don't have the money to do what I want. just not do things that make me cry.
Yeah.
Like working retail.
Yep.
Yay! So that's enough for me.
Y'all keep her from having to like hide in the back to have a panic attack at retail work.
Dragon Ball is cooler without the fights, and I am correct.
Yeah.
I just want a sitcom.
Oh man. Be like 2.5 dads.
Oh fuck! What are they?
Well, if it's 2.5 dads, it's gonna be Krillin, Gohan, and Goku.
Yeah. What species were there? It's slipping my brain.
What?
Goku.
Oh, the Saiyans.
Saiyans. It's be like 2.5 Saiyans.
Yeah, because then it would be Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan.
Yeah. No, I think it still should be Krillin in there. I love Krillin. Krillin's the best dad.
Okay, Krillin is going to be the neighbor from
Except for
Home
maybe
Improvement.
Gohan.
You know in Home Improvement, the neighbor that's always by the fence? That's Krillin. Krillin is always going
to... I love Krillin so fucking much. I know most of my any fun money, I buy so much merch from other artists. They're like,
$5.
hey, I made some new merch, bought. That's where like half of my money goes to. I'm not even joking. Not half, but like most of it goes to rent and shit, but fun money.
Yes, fun money. We have a budget.
I just love artists. I like seeing what they do.
Yeah.
I want them to make more things that I can look at. Not specific things.
Just
I don't
things
really
in
want
general.
commissions. If I want something specific, I'll do it myself. But I want to see them make things. Yes! I'm just in the corner with like evil actors like, yes, create! I assume that's what my patrons do too.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Yes, Melody, draw the monster penis. I'm supposed to be working on the Woolhaven thing, but I want to get the Digital Circus shit out before the thing, so I'm probably gonna work on that this weekend now. So thanks, Digital Circus, I guess.
You just that little like...
That Woolhaven comic's never gonna get done, I swear. It's only 4 pages long, and I'm only like halfway done page 2.
You're like that one little character that like walks up to the table and like puts the thing in the counter going, I want thing! That you.
Art, please.
What art? Do you want it about anything? Absolutely not.
Bro, like, art makes me unreasonably happy, too. I'm not even joking. Like, I talk about, like, the jingly keys, but really well done art in any form. Like, games, movies, animation, comics. Oh my god, it just makes me so happy to just consume something made by another person and see how it, like, how well they did and, like, what they wanted to tell me and all this shit. I love it so much. It's so good.
What did you want out of this?
I know! It's so much fun.
Like, man, you know, I saw that thing the other day with the Warhammer 40k survivors, and like, this one is for the fans kind of thing. Like, that game, you can see the love oozing out of that. It is buck wild, the stuff that they're like, yeah, we're gonna do that. Like, yeah, you got generic Space Marine, except it's not. It's the beaky one from the Bolt Gun game. It's like, we've got this character, because he just got a new model and he's super cool. We got the orc thing that everyone knows. Like, there is so much love and like little he-hoo-hees throughout that whole thing. That is awesome.
I love it when you know enough about the media they work in too to know when something is like, it took extra work to do, but they did it anyway.
Oh yeah.
I talk about that a lot when we watch anime and I see like little things they put in boarding and stuff, even if it's not like Sakuga, like super nice animation. It's just like, I wanted to do something at this angle because I put in enough thought and care to do it. Like, I love that.
It's like,
it makes me so happy.
This is entirely unnecessary, but the fact that you did it means that the rest of the stuff is probably also better because of it.
That's why I always love well-directed anime, because they always... it's one of the few media that really, like, when it wants an auteur, I can't say it right. When it wants, like, someone who's known to do things well on it, they do put in the effort to put that in there. Like, they know that there's a certain value to that. Where, like, could you tell me, like, really well-known animators over here and stuff like that. Could you spot an animator style over here? You really couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, past the era of like Don Bluth and stuff like that, like we stopped doing a lot of that because like a lot of companies just want them to be interchangeable and easily replaceable.
Like, you know, like James Baxter, Don Bluth, and all
horse
those people are really old.
Yeah. It's that horse guy. What's his name? James Baxter.
And I don't expect like high-end shit to come out because like those people cost money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate it when I see like the boarding on an anime. They took extra care to do interesting things with the angles or the interpretations of things and all this and stuff like that. When it's like directly just panels from the manga and nothing else, I know they just didn't give two fucks about things. But I can see the little times they actually cared about things. I can see the times where they added a little more animation or put their budget in certain places instead of other places just because they wanted to do it. And I always appreciate that. You know, I see y'all.
Like the one guy who's always like one of his signature things was having them talk while wiggling their head, like that kind of shit. When you see that in like an anime, like they put in a little bit of extra frames in this just because they wanted to focus on that character talking and their expressiveness. That's cool. That's really good. You know, when they put in that little bit of extra to make them seem realer or seem more in the place where they are, like that effort shines through.
The vibe's immaculate.
Yeah, that really was the thing with the Apocalypse Hotel. Like, man, that was done with a whole lot of something.
Oh man, that's one thing I also love about anime is it's not always about like everyone's like, oh, look at this cool animation, look at all this Sakuga, blah 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 blah.
When you get to the request, could you use one of the drawings of Sis in her kimono as her screenshot?
You got it.
But yeah.
But it's like sometimes they'll just take time to just do these great like panning shots of things. Sometimes it's an environment, sometimes it's just a drink, just there's so much like, here is how I see the world, I'm going to share it with you. And I think that's really beautiful, and you don't get that as much outside of like maybe like feature films when it comes to animation over here. Yet you see it in like normal movies, which makes me a little annoyed. I was reading I was rereading recently Understanding Comics by Scott McCloud, great book. It's free on archive.org, so go read it. It even I think it's even in Spanish and Portuguese on there for free.
Not AO3.
Yeah, not AO3. But one of the things he talked about was how he was comparing manga and American comics, or at least like Western comics, hell, even European comics. And he talked about how like manga has more of a cinematic vibe to it than a lot of American comics do. So you'll have like wide shots or shots that are just like a pan around someone with no words, whereas like American comics grew up on basically being just illustrations to a story instead of being a media of its own. There's like a really specific like thing of comic panels, and it's like a guy falling on the train tracks. That was like one of the first big jumps in this kind of thing, because before that comics were basically like it Edgar Allan Poe one, it would be like the lines from the book up top, and then it would be like an illustration to that below it. It wasn't a storytelling means necessarily by itself. It would be Superman flying, and he'd be like, I've got to fly to the place. And it's like Superman and the place, like place.org or whatever. And it'd be like, Superman punches the evildoers, and it's him punching a guy. It's like, I'm punching the evildoers. You won't get away with this. It's actually really good for helping young children read if you ever want like a good way to do that, because it just repeats the images over and over again. But it wasn't telling things with the images. It was adding pictures like you would a picture book until like fairly long into comics. And like they were all, a lot of them had like panels that were all the same size and all in the same sequence and all that stuff. And it wasn't until a good ways in that they actually started thinking about like, maybe this could be an actual media of expression. And you could argue until like maybe 10 years ago or something, I still see people saying like graphic novels are not literature to this day. So maybe not even recently, but like it is a storytelling media within whatever story you're trying to tell, and it's just not as appreciated as much as it necessarily is in Japan. Though even in Japan, like mangas can still be kind of considered lowbrow.
Do you think it's because like here it was more like newspaper kind of thing, so they were really thinking of like having like printing it? That's why it's the same squares over and over and stuff.
Yeah, and it was printed on cheap paper for cheap things, but so was a lot of early manga too. But early manga took more cues from cinema because they couldn't get as many comics over here.
That makes sense.
But they could get like the movie reels and stuff like that. So early manga was more cinematic than a lot of comic books because they came from two separate places. They actually, like, Japan actually got more of, like, newspaper comics, like the funnies and stuff like that, than they did full comic books. That's one of the reasons, like, so many of them look so cartoony. They got that, and they got Disney cartoons, and they got films. So if you don't have the American superhero comics to influence you back then, the origins are going to be different. Exactly, yeah. And the media you grow, like you develop in, affects how you do things. It's one of the reasons I still whine about webtoons. To this day, I still whine about webtoons.
She will not be quiet about webtoons. They know what they did.
I guess I'm working backwards. I got a little off topic. Let's see. Well, I mean, like, on the requests. Let's see.
I do think it's interesting that, like, when you see a, like, movie, you'll see, like, those big, like, establishing shots.
Yeah.
And things like that. Whereas, like, in an anime where you have to be deliberate about your stuff anyways, you have to choose what you're showing and how you show it. You don't get a lot of that. Like, Dorohedoro is really good about that.
You get a lot of it in manga and anime because establishing shots are cheaper.
Makes sense.
If you ever watch Keep Your Hands Off the Motion Picture Club, that's one of the things they talk about while they're like, we can only produce so much because we're, a bunch of kids. And it's like, well, what if we extend this, like, panning shot longer and stuff like that?
What a big dramatic shot. Then you could be like that one guy that was like, yeah, we're going to do this whole big long panning shot for this episode. It's going to be all on fucking cell. We're going to have a camera rig that we move around the entire room for 40 feet of fucking paper.
Exactly, yeah. Well, that was a flex. Like, that was the 80s when artists could do that.
Where they were just like, yeah, infinite money, go for it.
Just throwing money at bitches.
God, that was bonkers to see, like, the behind the scenes of that shot and just see, like, yeah, no, there's just like a room full of fucking paper.
Dude, fucking Memories is, I think, like, one of the best bits of animation you can watch, period. Like, as far as, like, especially the one where it is Memories, like, the one where it's in space, I think it's the best, conjoining of animation and storytelling as a whole. I don't think you get any better than that.
Yeah, that one is just weird and wild.
The sketch. Oh, there's 3 of them. I was doing that for the face. Okay, I guess that's the whole outfit. This one? Oh, okay. Man, I gotta pee after this one. Too much drunk.
Why do we drink? Just to pee?
Yeah.
Oh man, I saw somebody did several like old video games in like 90s/aughties cartoon style. So like Gargoyles age like cartoons, and so they had a Resident Evil one, and of course they did it in the Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island style cartoon.
Hell yeah!
The Metal Gear Solid one was also pretty good too.
Man, I want to see now. Boo.
I think I liked it. Give me a sec.
I like you.
I like you too. What with us being married and all.
As one do.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens. You meet somebody you enjoy and you... Yeah, there it is.
You'll have to send it to me. I'll look at it after this.
I was gonna say, I'll just bring it right over to you.
Nah, I'm working. Nah.
But yeah, it's a whole post because they did Star Fox Don Bluth.
Oh, there was one guy who did like Five Nights at Freddy Don Bluth stuff.
Oh yeah, that one was real good. There we go. Send it to you.
Oh wait, yeah. Outfit.
I'm unsurprised that a lot of furries like Don Bluth for their
He has a
male
look.
characters. What? You mean the guy that did bears for a lot of their characters is liked by the people that likes bears?
Well,
Shocking.
also like the Rats and Nim was like a huge thing in that period too. I don't know if like the newer furries would, but the furries of that period would totally like that would be your default.
Yeah. I guess it depends on like where you put yourself on the like like what influenced you as a furry. Like, is it Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers? Are you here for Gadget, or are you here for like what was your influence kind of thing? Because for a lot of furries, it's Gadget, but then like now there's newer years and
I
newer
think
characters.
the older ones, especially though, it was Mrs. Grimsby from Rats and Nim.
Yeah. I guess that depends too on your like preferences too. Like, would it have been like Launchpad from DuckTales?
Or the Robin Hood Fox.
Yeah.
I still see
Either
porn
one.
of that.
Ironically, either one. Robin Hood or Maid Marian.
Yeah, both. Yeah, I still see it. Not that it's like a bad thing, like based.
Yeah.
Apparently, like even for non-furries, his voice actor like really turned some people. Like based, go off.
And then you'll meet those people that really like the hen lady from the same
I haven't seen as much as her, but I still see stuff of that. Just like I still see Renamon.
Yeah. The Renamon effect.
I feel like Renamon's treated worse than he is. Like the
I would
Robin Hood
agree.
guy.
Because part of his thing is his charm and sexiness. Like that is part of his character. Whereas part of Renamon's character is her skill and trying to just be recognized as cool and as good as she is, and not just like haha thighs go burr. Like, you can especially tell. You can immediately start off the thing how they draw her tits right off the bat. Like, that's an immediate tell before you look at anything else in what they're doing.
It just makes me like it used to. I'm trying not to now because any fandom interpretation is going to be different. Shut up. Stop clipping my shit. Actually, my Blorbos one and the one where I was like, you can draw whatever you want, apparently like did really well, which was kind of weird for us.
Yeah, it's got like 1,000 views on YouTube. That was wild. For just going, you can just
You can draw whatever you want, but I can't draw Rouge as tall as wide as she is tall because I'm a coward. I'm also just like I don't really vibe with like I have cartoony proportions, but I'm not someone who draws like a character that looks like this. Like that's a little too much for me. Like design wise, if like you pay me and you bring a reference, I'll probably do it, but I'm not going to do that of my own volition. I'm sorry.
Wife, not a hyperfur.
No, I guess that's the term for it. Yeah, I have nothing against it. It's just part of why I like drawing things is because I like to emphasize the shapes, especially of like the quote-unquote human body. And I'm not a huge fan of when it no longer looks like a body. Unless it's like an eldritch monstrosity.
Then it's hot.
But if people want to do that, go off. And if they want me to do it, I won't say no to it, necessarily. I just won't do it on my own time. Half of the shit I do is like, yeah, I don't really care. I just won't do it on my own time.
Yeah. Ah, they like Death from Puss in Boots. That's the wolf with the sickles.
Oh yeah, I still haven't watched that. I need to watch that in the Demon Hunters. I need to go back to my old cartoon stealing site.
We would have watched Demon Hunters in theater if they had literally more than one showing.
Mm-hmm. I liked Mewtwo. That's who I crushed on growing up. Which, like, he is kind of on that, like, furry monster line, which makes sense. Though before him, I really liked Ickis from Our Monsters, but I was, like, 3-5 years old, so I wasn't exactly crushing on him, but oh man, I loved him so much.
It's because he's a little shitter.
Oh, I love him so much!
You love little shitter characters.
I do love little shitter characters! My sister got me a pop of him. Thankfully, it doesn't look like a pop, so it's pretty cute.
But like, you know, like especially during that era, like you got Optimus Prime, you've got Gargoyles. The Gargoyles did it for a lot of folks.
I was a little too young for Gargoyles.
I can see it, you know, for gals, Goliath, for guys, Goliath.
For gals, Goliath's girlfriend.
Yeah, the cop lady.
Oh, I was talking about the gargoyle lady.
Oh,
yeah,
Demona.
the cop lady's for me.
Yeah, I was gonna.
That woman's attractive, goddamn. Also, she's a woman of color in like a cartoon at that period. That's amazing, and not just like a token one.
She's the main character, and also you've got the guy that the guy that was Riker in Next Generation voicing the main villain.
I should cosplay as him from the Powerpuff Girls. I'm too fat.
Hey, I would do it.
But I love him so much. I'm a guy, girl. Based.
I always remember that stupid commercial. Like, it was one of the, like, the in-between ads, and it was, like, him in the bubble bath, like, talking on the phone. Like,
yeah! A bumper.
Bumper, thank you.
Mine was Mewtwo, and then it was Black or Greymon. Who was after that? Might have been Miles Edgeworth. From Phoenix Wright. That's when I started getting that.
Shadow.
Shadow the Hedgehog, yeah. Shadow the Hedgehog, I was bad.
Because you like sad boys.
Yeah, I used to think I liked angsty dudes. Because you think about that, like Mewtwo, Black or Greymon, serious angsty dude if you didn't watch that series. And Shadow the Hedgehog, like those are all like angsty dudes. Then I hit Sans, and I'm like, that's weird. I get the same vibe as I do from these guys from Sans. And I was like, oh, I like sad men. It's not about being dark and angsty, it's because they're sad, and I love watching men be sad. This is why I like Jax.
Yeah.
I didn't like him till he got sad. And then I was like, oh yeah, be sadder, boy.
Bruh, Jack, like...
No, don't redeem yourself. Be sad and terrible the entire way through.
I mean, he has been like...
I want him to suffer.
And, you know, people were like, oh, they're forgiving Jax so fast. They didn't forgive shit. They just ignored him, because that's the best way to deal with that kind of asshole.
Yeah.
Just give them nothing. Ignore them utterly. Fuck him. I am so looking forward to whatever the hell happens in the movie with Jax.
I didn't like him till he started to suffer for his shit in episode like 4. And then I was like, oh, hello. Like, if he's just an asshole, it's not entertaining. But if he's an asshole who gets punished, ooh, he has to fall. I like this.
Wife is the literal embodiment of that hand coming down the hallway during the working food service episode.
Yes. Make him suffer more. Yes, queen.
I'm going to take my little Blorbo and pluck his wings.
Yes. Pluck him good. I'm sorry, it's very entertaining for me to watch confident men suffer.
See this man? See the pillar he's on? Kicks the pillar.
Exactly, yes, that's exactly it. Oh, he thought nothing could touch him. He thought he was having so much fun, and now he's sad. It's only men. Or actually, it's not men. It's entirely like masculine
presenting.
coded characters. Feminine coded characters, I don't like to see suffer.
Yeah.
I like to see them kill me.
If you ever want to see one of Wife's like favorite character types and favorite character arcs, it's Camilla from the Castlevania animation.
Yes, queen.
Go watch her start off as terrifying and monstrous and then fall and become more monstrous and just
Oh my god, just like a powerful woman who could kill you with her disdain, who thinks she has everything together, and then she's like pushed into a corner and she just gets so messy trying to kill you. Oh my god, that's so hot. Lady Dimitrescu was the same way. Oh, Mother Miranda was my favorite in that, though.
Yeah.
Mother Miranda was way more up my alley because she had, like, religious symbolism to her instead of huge tits. I was like, oh, girly. When she did that thing in the first time you see her, where she goes, like, tells everyone to shut up, and, like, the cape
wing.
she's wearing just spreads out into, like, 5 wings, I about, like, shit my pants in excitement. I was like, ah!
yeah, the wing flare really got you.
I was like, ooh, Eldridge, yes, girl. The lady from Little Nightmares is a personal favorite. Oh, I like to see her, come at you all terrifying, and then at the end she's on the floor with her hair all down and her mask broken, and she's breathing heavily, and then you bite her neck. That's so hot.
So I live with y'all. I know how to wrestle her up. That final fight with Camilla, you were like enraptured.
Narender's kind of both.
Yeah.
Because he's not really, like, excessively masculine coded, but he is on a pedestal, which he falls from.
Yeah.
But he also, like, has the aura that a lot of the women who can kill you with disdain have.
Uh-huh.
But he's the kind who, like, he won't kill you with his disdain. He'll compliment you in that, like, evil way, like you're his little minion.
Oh,
And then expect you to fucking fall.
Shago. There's another good one.
I think it's Shigo.
Shago. I don't know. I never watched the show.
You watched that show? The art from that show was so good.
Oh, yeah.
Everything was like a shape. It was so good.
Like, I know about that stuff now. I didn't watch it at the time, ironically.
There was an artist I used to like when I was younger who got obsessed with like Kim Shigo shipping. I think they still are, like years after it was over.
Unsurprised. Huh, Yami Yugi. Yeah, for a lot of people it would have been Tall Yugi. That makes sense.
That hair though, it looks so stupid.
Hey man, Dragon Ball, I can't say nothing about the hair. He just
I don't really think I liked any shows that had really wild hair growing up.
I mean, Protag hair was kind of like...
Sailor Moon?
Like, it's kind of endemic to a lot of those shows in the time period, so...
I think my worst hair was literally just meatball head.
Oh, for those who... y'all didn't hear this because we talked about this off stream, but I brought up to wife there was a post from someone talking about how Thomas the Tank Engine could beat Homelander, which, agreed, absolutely could. That's literally part of the thing, is that Homelander is a big fish in a tiny pond. So, Thomas the Tank Engine, absolutely. But the other thing, which was way more interesting and fun, was talking about how Sailor Moon could easily defeat the Emperor from Warhammer 40k.
Yes. And we got into the conversation how orcs should never be told about magical girls.
Magical girl, pretty orc.
Though Sailor Moon could still beat them if they believed in it, because they would know that her love for the universe is stronger than them.
Like, we agreed that the orcs would fundamentally love Sailor Moon. Specifically because she'd be a good scrap every time. And they would lose, and they would be happy about it. Because they know that she would always be there. And she would always, like, try to stop them. She would always stand against them. Because she's the hero. She's gotta. And, like... yeah, Nero, so
I know I was tempted to draw one, honestly. An orc magical girl.
Yeah, like, we
Do they have gender?
Orcs?
Don't they reproduce, like,
They're
plants?
mushrooms. Yeah. They don't really have gender. Yeah.
That means they have like 20,000 genders.
Yes. But they are a fungus. Like if orcs invade a place and lose, generally it takes like decades to get the orcs off the planet.
Bard, the thing is, if you've never watched Sailor Moon, all of her enemies are eldritch gods, basically. At one point in my favorite series, Sailor Moon S, which is the best season, and no one can argue with me on that, they're literally fighting a force that is meant to destroy the entire universe. And at one point, Sailor Saturn comes out. She is half of that force. She has to fight herself as, like, basically, she has to sacrifice herself. So that she is strong enough to kill the thing that is going to destroy the entire universe. But she will die in the process. And Sailor Moon literally rips the power crystal out of her heart to zombie her body, because it got destroyed in the previous fight, to go in there. And not only do they win, but she survives enough against the thing that is powerful enough to destroy the universe. She survives and carries out the only person who could defeat the thing that could destroy a universe, who has been, like, so beaten they are now a baby. That is how powerful Sailor Moon is. So she could kick anyone in fucking Warhammer's ass, I'm sorry. She deals with them every damn season. Because her power is love, and she loves everyone so much that her incredibly stupid ass becomes the queen of the earth in the future, because her power of love basically gets rid of any kind of scarcity in the entire universe. The only thing that that's still conflict is people trying to take her power.
Yeah. So like, and Bard, in a Warhammer 40k kind of way, explaining some of the stuff, one of the Emperor's biggest things is he is not able to use psychic powers to manipulate people directly, other than like changing his appearance kind of stuff. Doesn't work on Sailor Moon. Can't read her mind because there's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
But one of his biggest feats was annihilating the soul of his son Horus to such an extent that it could never be brought back by chaos. She can take her own damn soul out of her body and still be good. Like, that explicitly would not stop her or do anything to her. She is essentially a perpetual, which if you know that in 40k, that's what she is, because she's not only been the queen of the moon, but will later become the queen of the moon. She, at her lowest basic level, was able to fight something on the moon that was towering, like the size of a titan, and carved a furrow in the moon to attack her without any of her friends' power-ups or any of the things that she would get later. Yeah, because her friends were all dead. Because her friends were all dead, and she is powered by friendship, partially.
Yeah, she was powered by the love of her friends.
So she, at her lowest base point, was able to stop this towering thing that could carve furrows in the moon and annihilate it by herself. She then gets even more powerful and ridiculous as she goes. There has actually been a science thing where a guy talked about the fact that when she transforms, she is lifted up by light. And the amount of energy that goes into that to lift a arguably waifish Japanese schoolgirl is still so ludicrous that you could power the planet with it. So she is on a fundamental level laughably stronger than the Emperor in anything the Emperor can do.
Magical girls are just like ridiculously fucking strong and underappreciated, honestly.
In Dragon Ball, it is explicitly made a joke because that guy did know how magical girls are complete horseshit. That one time, his magical girl from a previous thing that he did shows up and Vegeta goes, "Nah, fuck it, I'm out," and leaves.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit, I'm out.
He explicitly was like, "Yeah, nah." Goku's like, "Oh boy," and Vegeta's like, "Nope, nope, nuh-uh, nope."
Nope, 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 nope.
There is even in Super a magical girl who does give them a run for their money because they're a magical girl. That's just how that shit works. But yeah, no, Orcs.
Hell, Madoka, both of the, like, all the characters in Madoka could also beat the Emperor. They have both Madoka and Homura have the power to physically rewrite the universe.
And so, like, again, even at her weakest, Homura is able to steal and keep multiple nuclear submarines, entire armies worth of gear just on her at any given moment. Like, she can stop time. They again, cannot be stopped by having their soul removed. It already is.
Madoka literally exists throughout time at all places until she gets ungodded. Homura captured a god.
Yeah. Homura was like, fuck it, I'll become Satan, because she's now like...
Homura's fucking love was so toxic and powerful, she ripped a god from its own body and existence. A god who existed at all points of time in past and future. And trapped her in a bubble. Yeah. Twice!
Have you ever seen a lesbian so thirsty they contain God?
You don't fuck with magical girls.
Nah. But, like, again...
They are objectively dangerous.
Again, orcs, 100% would love Sailor Moon. Just... Could do dark makeup around the eyes like in her sketch.
Sure. I haven't gotten to that level yet. Right now I'm doing just the darks. Then I'll do the darks instead of the darks.
Well, like, yeah, orcs would fucking lose their shit over Sailor Moon. They would love her. She's always down for a good scrap. She ain't got no thoughts in her head.
Actually, she's not. She would cry, but she wouldn't let anyone hurt her friends, so.
You here for a good fight? Well, you mess with her friends, she's ready to fight.
Now for the darks.
Oi, look at her. She had her whole entire everything taken out of her. Still fighting. Good.
She believes in the power of love.
Oh, on the shirt? Why? Because it looks like a booty?
No. It's gonna be a booty. You want a better breastbone? You fucking you'd pay me.
This ain't no Undertale. This is a shitty shirt that you got at fucking Hot Topic.
Hey, I've got a lot of nice shit at Hot Topic. The shirt I'm wearing right now I got from Hot Topic.
They actually have improved their stuff a lot. Lemon boobs.
Good.
Oh no, they're a lemon stealing hoe.
Good. Fine, if never mind how I read. I gotta get rid of it anyway, do the stripes.
Oh, Lavender, I'm gonna drop some deep lore on you. Part of the reason why people ship Sailor Moon with Goku is entirely because of a hentai that was out at the time. Called
Was
Sailor
it like
Moon.
a Flash?
It was Sailor Moon and the Seven Balls. And I'm gonna put that out there for you. I'm sorry, I know it, now you have to as well. That is a fundamental part of the time period, and it shaped a lot of stupid shit.
I never watched that kind of shit, honestly.
It was all over the internet.
Yeah, I was on KiddoNet for a good chunk of that time. I am 3 years younger than you, which is forever in fucking internet time.
Oh no. Now Narosa's learned about it.
I'm sure
sorry.
it's up somewhere.
Oh god, yeah.
Like on Pornhub or some shit.
It's probably on YouTube. It's so fucking old.
But it's also like porn. I don't think you can do that on YouTube.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sure that has been re-uploaded so many infinite number of times.
It's gotta be on Newgrounds, I imagine. Surely
Sure.
It's been re-uploaded on Newgrounds if nothing else.
Like I would guarantee it's
I don't want to
available.
watch it.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible. I mean, like, it's Flash from the 90s. Oh no, Narosa.
I'm sorry, Narosa. I didn't mean to. Actually, it was my husband, so you can blame him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bring out your knives.
That's fair.
Bring out your dad.
When does she ever not bring out her knives? I've never known her put away the knives.
Well, I took all our knives and made them into the knives that when you stab someone, it goes inside. Oh wait, that's all knives. I mean like inside the handle.
She's just got little Muppet knives that just squeak when you stab people.
Yeah. Well, if someone stabbed you, I imagine that would squeak. Honestly.
Yes. I'm just like Kyubey. This one dies and then the next one comes and goes, wow, that happened.
Then you eat your dead body.
Yeah. No reason to waste it. That's good food.
There you go. That's a fucking eldritch entity if I've ever known one. They kill that perfectly fine.
Uh-huh. Stupid puppy cat should have stayed hurt.
It is wild to see people like go through that process of watching Madoka. It's like people going through the process of watching Full Metal for the first time. It's wild.
Why does everybody talk about this little girl? They're super adorable. I still love that one shirt that's the little girl and the dog doing the fusion dance. That's a fucking deep cut meme right there.
Oh, Hot Topic put out some Madoka earrings. I put them on our throne. If anyone wants to go to the throne, buy me some fucking Cubase earrings so I can stare at people. I was actually thinking of maybe making little gangle earrings by, because if you got like one of those like fake nails, the press-on nails,
Yeah.
and you did it as white, you could easily paint a face on that and then just like stick it to the backing of an earring, and then you'd have a stud that looks like Gangle's face. I thought that would be a cute idea, especially when we go.
Oh no, I can't fit the dog and the girl in the same photo. Wait, fixed it. Full Metal Alchemist, way ahead of the curve on Puppy Girl.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. Brother. No, we don't really like. Both versions have their merits. Like,
I only like Brotherhood, I'm sorry.
yeah, Brotherhood is a much better one, but they both have their merits, especially like for a lot of people, the original one was the only one that people saw. You know, they saw it when they were much younger and that kind of stuff.
I will only watch the original version of Sailor Moon though.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the dub, the original dub, not the new one, the old one.
Yeah, I want Deke Dub, man.
Deep dub.
We are only here because of Deke Dub Sailor Moon, and we will remember that.
It's just funny.
It is. I like little meatball head. It's just fun.
I think that's kind of a good translation, honestly.
What is it? Probably like,
The original one was like Dumpling Head.
yeah. Yeah, Bard. It does follow the manga.
Yep. Also, for the original one, the earlier ones are better paced. Because like Brotherhood kind of rushes through it to get where they need to go.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I actually get really bored by like mafia type things, so I couldn't watch that one season of JoJo. I totally understand that.
Yeah. There's some stuff that just like I will just straight bounce off of. It's like, this does not interest me at all, kind of deal. So.
Happens. I don't blame anyone for that. There are lots of things I like that other people don't.
Yeah. If you don't enjoy something, there's no reason for you to force yourself into
Except when my husband told me he didn't like Persona. I almost broke up with him there and then. At the
That's
start of our relationship.
It's just not my kind of game.
Die.
I'm sorry, your shipping simulator with an RPG problem is.
It is not a shipping simulator. It is a life sim. Dragon Age is a shipping simulator.
That's fair.
Fucking Fire Emblem is a shipping simulator.
That
That is a life sim.
I'm already living my life. I don't need to live one worse.
Life sims are fun. It's not worse, it's better. You actually can like get things done.
Oh, I was terrible at those kind of games.
Oh, you suck. They're so easy. Shut up.
Which is ironic, because I did actually play Shin Megami Tensei online, because I'm a fucking dork ass and like you confuse monsters, and I gotta figure out what you confuse.
You can do that in Persona, honey.
It's not the same.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
Persona has interactions and interpersonal relationships that you care about.
Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei has shoot thing.
I really
fight
wish they
monster.
were more mean in the Persona games.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want more characters in games to be meaner to you and not like you as much. I'm sorry. I'm getting sick of all these people liking me. I need the like flip Persona thing to come back. I need them to flip their cards, the flipped Arcana, because they're so pissed at you.
Upside down card. I'm gonna. F you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. That's good. I want the objectively incorrect answers to be the ones that are the nicest or the like thing you would suggest to do in real life. Like when you tell the little girl, yo, you shouldn't run away from home. She gets pissed at you.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes sense. I want more shit like that. People are too fucking nice in these games. They need to be harder.
I do not agree, and I will make it your problem.
Exactly.
Or just somebody that just fucking hates your ass.
Someone should hate me. Yeah, people in video games should hate me more. My companions should think I am not qualified and not like me. I'm sorry. That's my opinion, and that's how it should be.
Why do we have this bumbling idiot here anyways?
I'm very unlikable. They should not like me.
I mean, you do tend to play a lot of your RPGs as just like an unrepentant cut and backstabber.
The people in Look Outside can be mean. Two of them kicked me out of my own fucking room. Dan tried to pay rent with snacks and took money from me.
What's next?
Dan's an asshole.
Is that the streamer?
That's the streamer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lyle stole my spare key and has been taking pictures of me while I was sleeping before the world ended. And now wants to live in my house. He is my favorite companion.
Isn't that the one whose ass you slap
Yes.
back your hand?
Yes. Dong. Oh, that's so fucking funny though.
We talked about she should make one of those
All
little,
right,
like,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. I'll be right back. I got pee.
she should make one of those little bobble charms, but it's just his big ass and you can
I'd be
swap it.
tempted, but I don't think it would sell. Though I haven't seen more Look Outside stuff, so I'm hoping with like the update that's coming in October, that it'll get more love.
It has been like really growing on people lately.
People saw it in the little direct thing.
There was also recently a thing that had a whole bunch of little indie games, and that was pretty fun. A lot of those looked good. There was a couple that were just like, wow, this is a game for somebody, I guess. But a lot of those looked really charming and really fun. The whole triple I thing, but it's fine. It's fine. I get what they're going for. It's fine. It really, right now the indie sphere is probably what's going to keep gaming going forward, because a lot of these AAA things are either just fucking shit or just doing stupid ass things. And there are things that like a giant studio with a lot of money can do that other people can't do, and that is true. I do not expect a Resident Evil 9 out of an indie studio, because that took a shit ton of money and their own bespoke engine and a whole bunch of other stuff. That took a lot of work and a lot of money. I don't expect that out of indie things. But a lot of these big AAAs cannot do the things that indies want to do. They cannot go, I have an idea for a thing. I would like to just do a little thing. Because, they have investors and stuff like that. So they can't grow, they can't innovate, they can't move along with people. They have to just sit there and do these bigger and bigger things. And, well, okay, cool, you got Call of Duty. So, most of the big games that have done really well have nothing to do with that and are in things that they cannot possibly do. Right now, all these AAA games are stuck trying to do extraction shooters and hero shooters because they've been working on them for 6 years. And that's kind of a game for nobody now, because a lot of these things are already out. Meanwhile, you can get like Look Outside and a whole bunch of other little fun games that are just good. Just good. And they actually work when you launch them, which is another nice thing. They, Denuvo on the Resident Evil has already been cracked. There was already a cracked version that worked, but now a newer, better crack is out, which just actually peels out Denuvo entirely, and it runs a lot better. Shocking to no one. It runs way better with a lot less frame rate problems and stuff, and particularly on older hardware makes it run even better. So once again, Denuvo shown to be disastrous and shitty for anybody who actually bothers to pay for things. So they are literally just a detriment to anybody doing the right thing. Go away, Denuvo, you worthless bastards. Which, you know, again, Steam just sitting there going, piracy is a service problem, and being right, decades later, is still really fucking wild, and yet they're still here, still being proven right. Like, come on, man. And again, you know, as well too, with what's going on, like the AAA aiming at the, you know, maximum end, high-end hardware, and even that struggling to do stuff is ridiculous. That is not a viable thing. It's not even a realistic thing now, because a lot of people just flat out don't have that hardware and can't get it, even if they wanted to. Whereas, you know, actually bothering to optimize your thing and actually making something that people want to play, that works. That makes way better in return on investment if you're going to be that like greedy about it. But even just, it makes a way better customer experience. It makes for a way better game. Like, I don't need to have a supercomputer to run Brotato, but I've put hundreds and hundreds of hours into it. Yeah. Like, I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into Brotato. It was $14. You can get it on sale. You should. It's great.
I am back
Yay!
from outer space.
Came here with that cute look upon your face.
I was not on the Artemis mission.
Wait a minute. A second astronaut's getting out of the pod.
Legit.
That were funny, though.
I am so glad that turned out okay.
I know.
Cause like, if it had not, people, like the worst people you've ever talked to would be using it as a sign of like DEI being bad for the rest of eternity, I swear.
They would have been insufferable.
Ugh, I'm so glad everyone was okay.
Yeah.
So now they'll just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. Like, anything that's, oh, look, you know, someone who, you know, we don't think is worthy of the job did a good job. We'll just ignore that, and then as soon as anything might possibly happen that wasn't even their fault, DEI bad.
Yep. But thankfully, it all went okay.
I'm so glad. And it got really pretty pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was really nice. It's just like, we've got HD cameras on the moon now, y'all.
Woo!
We're gonna show how fucking gorgeous this all is. I mean, yeah, like some of those indies, if you actually gave them money, one, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves. But two, like, they would produce some fucking bonkers ass stuff. Like, the main thing is they, you know, that's a big difference between an indie and a AAA is the feature creep tends to get stopped by how much money do I have to eat lunch. And guess what? You're going to make something that you can actually do and finish because, yeah, you would do all this extra stuff if you had infinite money, but you do not. There was a guy that I saw a thing from today. Oh, hi, Minty. Was talking about like, hey, you know, because I was able to put out 3 different little indie games on little small engines and stuff, and I made them run good, do the weird little thing I wanted to do for the game, and then put it out. They're able to just do game dev full time now because of that. Rather than sit there and try to shoot for the moon and have Call of Duty and blah, 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 that no one really asked for. No one asked for photorealistic graphics. Because you can look at Minecraft, which is still one of the biggest played things in there. You can look at things like VR Chat, which is, again, one of Steam's biggest games is VR Chat. An incredibly esoteric thing for a very limited audience that has a hardware requirement and looks like butt half the time. No one says VR Chat looks gorgeous. It can, and you can do a lot of work to make it look good. But most of the time, nah. VR Chat is one of the biggest things on Steam, flat out. So, oh, we gotta do the photo reel, blah, blah, blah. This thing needs to be a floor melting game engine. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And if your shit runs like ass, it doesn't matter how pretty it looks. you're going to not do well because of that.
Well, you can't sell a game to investors unless it's, the
Yeah, the
best new shit.
We gotta have it on the newest, bestest Unreal Engine. No? Did you fucking do any optimizing of that at all when you put that out? No? Alright, Capcom, calm down. Like, hell, even just stuff like the Yakuza games. Like, they're on their little engine, and that little engine could, but like...
I need to replay Like a Dragon.
They spend their time on the important stuff, and yeah, if you really want to, that engine can show you the pores on that old man's face on the alleyway, but most of the time that's not important, so they don't care. But it runs good. It run good, you can do game, off you go. So like, that's it. That's a key selling point, is it work. Like, and so many of them forget that, like, you need to do that now, because anybody can get an Unreal Engine thing. Anybody can get Unity or whatever. If it doesn't run for shit, or it's just the same like generic horse crap, how are you gonna be any different than anybody else? I can just go get one of their things.
No one can run the fancy games anyway.
Mm-hmm. Because it's just, like, the Panda Man played Borderlands 4 when it came out. And he literally had the best possible PC, like, hardware setup you could have at the time. Like, the tippy top of the world. And it ran like ass. It ran poorly. It looked poorly because of it.
And then they were like, it ran poor because you're poor.
Yeah, and they're like, well, I don't know, maybe stop being poor. And he's like...
Do you guys not have phones?
And he was like, bro, I have the best possibility that you could get. If it doesn't run good on this, it will never run good on anybody else's. So, like, what are they even running them on? Because some of these ones, they could not possibly have play-tested their shit. And yes, I do know that there are a lot of different computers these days, and a lot of different like possibility for hardware configurations. You have 2 graphics cards manufacturers, just 2. And you're not doing the software things to make them run on the graphics card, they are. Because none of these fucking companies that put out these AAA games bother to optimize shit. So that argument does not hold water at all. And like, God, what was it? One of the recent things that came out, I think it was Marathon, was like, sorry, if you're one of the few people that has started getting an Intel graphics card, we just didn't even bother to do the stuff for it. So it will say, hey, you got an Intel card, and turn itself off. So you can buy a fucking $70 game and then get told, yeah, sorry, we just didn't feel like letting you play it.
Sounds right. Hope you can get a refund.
Yeah. Well, Sony, so. Ooh. Cool, Minty. Yeah, I mean, like, most of the games that me and the wife play are not terribly graphics intensive.
I have been playing fucking Look Outside. It's on the fucking RPG Maker.
Yeah. Like, yeah, nah, yeah.
And I've gotten so much, it's got so much content in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of crazy, honestly. I recently am doing like the Mask ending quest, and there's like 3 new dungeons I haven't even been in.
Jeez.
And you've seen how much I've been playing that game.
Yeah, right.
You know.
I think you probably got like 40 hours in it, maybe 50.
Actually, I can check, kind of. Let's see.
Yeah, it'd be under your recents.
87 hours.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah, that's Persona like 5 length.
Yeah.
And I only have 71% of the achievements.
Jeez.
I recently chatted with Karen, and I got a new achievement for that.
Yay. But again, like, that game was what, like $15?
Oh, it's like 10.
Yeah.
I got it on sale.
Oh, you're doing graphic design, Minty. Cool.
Oh, fun. I'll have to get you to make me icons and shit.
Yeah, once you're out of like whatever it is, the non-disclosure, let us see it. That'd be cool. We'll cheer you on. NDA, that's the freaking word. I couldn't think of the acronym. I could only think of the long drawn out way of saying it. God. Shin Megami Tensei Persona. I mean, that's kind of what Persona game is to begin with. This is your persona. It's how you define yourself.
It'd be interesting to go through all the personas and pick one that matches you.
You know how
And
many...
why is it Jack?
I was going to say, you know how many people online would take the penis chariot?
Hey, Mara's cool. I still base like things I get or things I look at on the Mara figurine that came out like 10 years ago or something like that. That was like
yeah.
$500. And I was like, this is less expensive than the Mara penis chariot. This is more expensive than the Mara penis chariot. That is my fucking baseline. Because that was like ridiculous to me, though now there's like ones that are thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But like I always think of that comparison. Because who would spend $500 on a super detailed penis chariot?
You're not going to buy the $500 penis chariot?
No, it's stupid.
Wasn't it like football sized? Like it
I
wasn't
don't
even all that
remember. Hang on, let me check.
big. I remember it not being like, it wasn't even terribly large. You know, some of those like the anime chick whose head doesn't match her body proportions. Like that one's like, you know, third sized.
Oh, it's 16 inches.
Okay. Yeah, so like a little
And it
over a
was
foot.
$367 originally.
Yeah. So it's a little over a foot.
Oh yeah, it's still going. Wow. Good smile made it. I found a good picture. I'm gonna put it up. Do you think that's Twitch legal, right? That's a character from Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, technically.
This thing is like $500.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. I didn't realize it had balls.
I mean, it's a penis chariot. Find your penis chariot.
Penis chariot.
It's only
Beautiful.
like cat sized.
It is kind of cat-sized, isn't it?
That's fucking dire.
That's so stupid. Why would you spend that? Where would you put it?
Right on your fireplace. That's a mantelpiece thing.
Yeah, I just don't know what you'd fucking do with it. Like, I don't know what people do with like those really sexy girl figurines. Like, I assume they keep them in a closet until they pull them out. Because I can't imagine having that like just out in your home. Like, I have the cute little demon girl one, but she's not like naked or anything. They have hentai figures that come with like pee you can add.
This is my shame cabinet where I keep all the sadness.
Yeah, like I assume you take it out, you masturbate on it, and you put it back away. I don't know.
That's what the mason jars are for.
Yeah. I don't know what guys do with their sexy gal figurines. You just stare at it?
Be sad? I don't know, bro. I've never that's never been a temptation of mine.
I have like a rule where I don't even put nudity for my prints on the wall unless it's like super artsy.
Yeah. No, I do not know, man. That is well outside my wheelhouse. Like I got some Monster Hunter like little figures and stuff, but that like
The Ludus ones I have are potentially the Sadako, I guess. Because you can see her legs. I do like how from this angle the tape is blocking her ass, which is nice. Good night, Bard. I have the little succubus girl outfit from Dress Up Darling, and I have Ray from ReZero in Subaru's jacket and nothing else, but nothing on any of them are like nude with nips out or anything.
yeah, nothing explicit.
Or can even be that way.
The only lewd you'll ever get will be like a Gundam where you can see its circuitry.
Yeah, I would probably never get one of those figures you can just undress. It's weird to me. Unless it's like a doll, I guess. Like it's one of those Nendoroid dolls.
You gotta get one that's like the has actual fabric so you can have the fishnets on the lady.
Yeah, I've always wanted one of those, yeah.
You'd get like an office worker lady.
There's one of like the dress up darling where she's in like the bunny girl outfit, and I was tempted.
Yeah. Does she got the line?
Yeah.
Okay, that's important.
Those usually do because they have to be like actually sewed and stuff like that.
She gotta have the line on the back of the legs. That's important to the show.
It's important to me. I'm glad she was also obsessed with that.
Yeah, it's because that show has taste and they know how to do their characters. They know what they're about.
Like the fact that she was like, "Do you see the difference?" as she's going back between the pictures is like, it's important. And I was like, yes, it is.
Look, man, if you're gonna make a show about cosplayers and cosplaying stuff, you better have some shit backing it up. Like, you better have some basic understanding of costuming and character design.
Well, it's important. It like goes down the legs. It's a way to show, dimension.
Yeah. Plus, it looked nice.
That's why the shipan was so popular.
Because horizontal lines.
Yeah, it was stretched over the booty. It was a way to show the booty. You know, with this, I can draw the shape of the booty on it, so...
There's been a meme going around of like having the character like bend over to the front and hold the back of their knees to make the heart shape with their ass.
Oh, I had it. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah. It's been a meme going around. I started seeing that recently. It's fun. Butts. You know me. Butts. I'm a very simple Muppet.
That's true.
I like butts. Butts are nice. See, that's the thing. Everybody can have a butt. Words of wisdoms from a simple Muppet.
Anyone can be an asshole.
Anyone can be soup if you work hard enough.
I thought you said soup.
I did.
Oh.
That's what
there you go.
CSI
I
taught
thought you
me.
said simp.
No, that's easy. Everyone knows that. CSI teaching everybody that everyone is soup-based. Deep down, we're all soup.
Evangelion didn't teach you that?
That's fair. That showed us that we're all orange jello.
That's soup. Or
Yeah.
tang.
Tang, yeah. Is it just horse soup? Because it's jello?
No.
Aw.
Because it's hard. It's not liquid. Could be.
It's horse stock.
But then is it jello?
Yes.
Then it would just be stock, yeah.
And you always call tea wet leaf juice.
It is.
Which just means it's stock. It's vegetarian stock. You can have vegetable stock. That's a perfectly reasonable thing.
Yeah, tea.
Hey. There's that one thing that I watched. It was like, and I'm gonna make my own seafood stock because I'm already cooking the shrimp, so I might as well use the heads to make other stuff. And I'm like, bruh, that is an all-day endeavor for this cooking recipe. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get mine out of the fucking box. I get it. I get what you're going for there. That's cool. Most of us don't have all day and a YouTube channel to do cooking.
That's why he has all day.
Uh-huh. I do like that guy though. That's the one guy that does all the different cooking recipes. And here recently he's been like doing my wife's pregnancy craving recipes.
By the time I'm done with it, she wants something else.
Mm-hmm. He did like one was basically like a rolled like a pickle dumpling basically. It was like, yeah, okay. Everything he's cooked for that has been like a little off. You could see like a non-pregnant person would probably just take a couple of the ingredients out and be a really good thing. But you could also see like, oh yeah, I can see why they want that. Titties.
Mm-hmm.
Great tracts of land. when the next episode of JoJo comes out?
I don't know.
It's been a hot minute till that. Although that one's a Netflix one, so who knows? I think JoJo's is one of those ones that's kind of on a weird cadence. They're gonna just put that out when they feel like it, basically. I'm glad Witch Hat's been fun. That's been really pretty. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch Witch Hat. It's actually been pretty good this season. It is really gorgeous. And good voice acting. Dub is great. Apparently also the magic system in that anime is thoroughly explained, and you would be able to, obviously not really use it because magic ain't real, but like you'd be able to do the sigils and stuff and they would have meaning from the anime. That's really cool. It's like a full-on writing system like Klingon. I actually, I watched a video where the guy, he was doing one thing and showing making, you know, like those, like the polished orbs, like the Japanese polished orbs kind of thing. He was making one of those. And he had picked out some rock to make an orb out of because he wanted it when it was finished and polished would have like really cool like phosphorescence, so it would glow real pretty in the black light. And he was like, you know, he showed all the steps and showed the machining and stuff like that, and he had this really cool, like, it's basically like 3 power drills with buffers on them to make the orb, to make it perfectly like circular and stuff. It's really cool. And he's like, and now if you want to find out why the rock works like that and stuff, start back from the beginning and set the language to Klingon. And sure enough, he'd used the Klingon language track to have an entire scientific lesson about the rock in question. Because you could just put whatever thing on that language track, even if it wasn't like technically the correct language. So he just used it as like a hidden thing for like science he used. It was cool. I am going to go to the restroom. I will be right back.
Okay.
Also going to smooch you on your cute little head. Here comes the smooch.
Yeah.
I love you.
Okay.
You're okay. We're all getting here. Alice in Wonderland was it?
I guess so. That's what they asked for. I don't question. I just draw. Are you?
I was coming.
Have you?
No, I'm still here.
Exactly.
In the end, nothing really mattered. I had to fall. That's it. That's the song. You say that, Lavender, but like I have people at work that I will literally be pushing an 800-pound cart full of books, making all of the noise of Armageddon, and they will just straight up shove their child in front of it. Like, literally, they will go baby stroller first in front of the oncoming freight train, and then look startled. And it's like, what do you mean you didn't notice that? Why are you pushing your child first?
That's kind of how strollers work, sweetie.
I mean, I would assume that you wouldn't put them into the, like, oncoming death machine.
Yeah, but it kind of has to go first.
I don't know how strollers work. I just know that generally I don't want to put something valuable into death. I figured as a parent that would be like... But then again, I also have to literally scuff my feet and wear a bell because I startle people at work, so what do I know? They've been doing new training stuff, like, for everybody, and they're like, okay, we're gonna get back to basics and blah blah blah, and like, you know how everybody was like, oh, they're making all the people do all this stuff. It's like, first of all, that's what you're already doing anyways, but second of all, it was like, there's been no change whatsoever. It's literally that again. They're like, okay, we're reiterating, just look at people if you see them, acknowledge that they exist. That's it. If they come up to you, be like, hello, what can I help you with?
Yeah, people got all mad about that, and then I was like, that's just regular shit you gotta do in retail, bro.
It's even less now. Like, it is literally just like, just acknowledge that people exist. I'm like, okay.
You have to talk to people. So, yeah, because you're customer service, bro. That's how that works.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean? Why is everybody getting all riled up about this? It's so weird. Yeah. No,
It's like it's your job.
Yeah.
Like, to talk to customers and shit.
That's what it is now. It's just literally, it's the 10-4. If you just like look at them, if they're within 10 feet of you, say hello if they're at 4 feet. Like if they walk up to you, be like, hello, what can I help you?
Yeah, that's kind of how that's how retail works.
And people are like making such a big deal over it. It's like, bro, I have to literally tell people not to run over children to try and grab Nidos. This is so fucking far below basic. I don't even know why I'm here. But fine, you are paying me to sit here for 40 minutes listening to this crap. Okay. It was so funny because like even she was just like, and then there's Paul who can't not talk to people because you're over there in electronics. You've got to. They'll find you. It was like, I don't even know why we're here for this, but okay. Like I said, I'm getting paid to be here. I don't care.
That was such a weird thing for people to get pissy about. It's like, can you believe it? They're saying people have to talk to people if they're in a certain distance. Like, yeah, that's how retail works, bro. I'm sorry.
I found out too, one of the things that they did say that was really interesting was that part of the issue is that of the like higher ups people, it was like 60 to 70% of them started working after COVID.
Oh, that might make sense.
That's part of the thing. So many of them are so fucking baby to being there. They have no idea how anything works or what they're doing.
Is that going to be a new thing, pre and post COVID workers?
Yeah.
Man, I worked all throughout COVID.
It's so many of these people that are just like, we're going to do this brand new thing. And it's just like, what? No.
Oh, I thought you meant that's why people were getting mad about...
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Like, that's part of why the people are getting, like, mad about that, because that seems so weird, because during COVID, like, no, you do not get close to people. But, like, anyway...
I mean, you still had to talk to people. You still had to do customer service. That's kind of the point.
But you don't, like, get up in their grill. And, like, now there's a lot more of that, because people are a lot less in many things. And, so that is a big part of it. But it's also, like, the management is also... like they think they're creating things from first principles. They're like, I've invented this brand new thing that no one's ever done.
Well, I mean,
Talking to
all
people.
management seems to think that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if you're management, I assume you've been working longer than, like, COVID.
Half of them have been like, brand new to the company, all that kind of shit. A bunch of them are just like brand new to being management.
Okay.
Like, okay, I guess.
Why aren't you management?
One, I don't want to be upper level management, but two, I am working on that. And if I get into the HR thing, which I've now talked to a different person about, so that is good. And Kenya, the store manager, is like, we desperately need to keep Paul. So that has been really nice too. But yeah, like some of the stuff is really just like, oh, we're gonna do this because it's best practices. And I was like, okay, are you gonna get us this or this or this so we can actually do that? No, then I'm not doing that. It's like, I'm not going to put out these things that are $300 a piece and will just vanish because you say so. That's not best practices. Best practice is actually selling something. Like, I'll change it to this, but I'm not doing this or this. You are full of the joys. It's true. Is that a weed cat?
Yeah, I got a little weed pussy thing.
A weed succubus tattoo would be pretty funny.
Man, if I wasn't fat, I'd get like a stupid succubus tattoo.
What would your symbol be?
I don't know. I'd
Octopus?
think of something stupid, definitely.
Oh, you'd get like one of those like like the tribal style like lion stuff, but like a tribal octopus.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd dig that.
Octopussy.
Yeah. I always kind of wanted an octopus peeking out of my like bush.
Ah, little
But there's no way I could like ask a fucking person to do that for me, and I can't do it myself, so...
little tentacles on your inner thighs so it looks like it's coming out of your hooch would be really cute.
No, I want like tentacles coming out of the bush, and then if you shave the bush, there's eyes.
It's just a little cat doing the middle fingers, but it's an octopus.
That would be funny, but octopuses don't have fingers, sweetie.
It would curl the tentacles. They would look like hands.
They don't have fingers, honey. They don't have hands.
Two tentacles stuck up all sideways. You just like you curl them over, then it looks like a hand. Like Clodopus.
No.
Oh, everyone loves Clodopus.
He also doesn't have fingers.
He's got boxing glove hands.
Yeah, no fingers on boxing gloves, are there?
Yes. You got a thumb.
He doesn't have those.
Oh. So
Now shut up.
So he's the strong bad.
You are giving a horrible argument. You have lost. Give up. This is literally the worst argument I've ever heard for anything.
This is so mean.
I know, right?
I was gonna say he's like strong bad, and then be like, "Gee, strong bad, how do you type on keyboard?"
Actually, it's Dear Strongbat. How do you type with boxing glove on?
I know, Octopus, how you type with tentacles.
I hold the pen. Tablets come with a thing where you can write in.
You just had the little like poking the keys with the tablet pen.
No, you can literally like pull up a thing that lets you write. You can like it
Oh,
you
it has
can
like
either...
a little keyboard thing.
No, it can actually read your handwriting, but my handwriting's so shit I don't do that. But you can actually like pull up a little keyboard as well. You can choose.
Cool.
I don't do that because it's annoying.
I did not know about the right handwriting thing. That's neat. I used to have a little.
You have to like it's a bunch of like squares, and you have to like do the letter in the squares.
Ah, okay.
So it can't. I think some of them are more advanced. It can like read you while I'm doing, but my handwriting's ass. So
fair. I used to have I had the notebook computer back in the day, like the little laptop that had the notepad on the one side that did that, like way back in the day.
They had a Palm Pilot that did that too. It was on LGR.
Yeah. I think LGR did the laptop I had too. But yeah, Dad got it because he was like, "Oh, you'll be able to write on it and then put it into the computer." which sounds like a good idea. That has a sock puppet type. I put my face on the keys.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you always hear the
Just
clicking.
flap, 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 flap.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably trigger something.
That's why the ping pong eyeballs make the clacky sounds on the keyboard. But yeah, Dad was like, "Oh, you'll be able to write in it." It never really worked all that well.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it. Again, my handwriting's ass.
Yeah. Imagine how bad it would have been during the Audis. I like the idea of that, but like you have to so go out of your way to make it work that it's never really all that viable.
It's just quicker to type.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well type.
Like the only thing that I heard of that actually works decent for that kind of thing, it doesn't actually read your handwriting. It is literally you write with it, and then it will automatically upload that to your computer, so you have like a direct, PDF of your written stuff that you can then send over, kind of thing.
That's great if anyone can read my handwriting.
Yeah.
Especially on here, because I have my stabilization pulled up, so actually writing on here is kind of difficult. Like, I can't do here, I'll turn your stabilization down. I can't do things like this if I have the stabilization up. See?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that is what a lot of words are.
Mm-hmm.
But the stabilization keeps my lines from being funky
Yeah.
while I draw. So it's actually very hard to write in here unless I turn that down specifically.
Mm-hmm. Which would be a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Unless I do like lift, 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 which I don't like doing.
Yeah. Oh man, witch hat, but she's got line stabilization.
I mean, yeah. You could probably do it digitally then.
Yeah. See, now that would be a fun like progression of that kind of thing. If like the magic is just writing, and then you can start doing digital writing.
Well, I mean, like they could probably turn it into like binary somehow. It's just like, because they can make electricity with it.
Yeah.
They can make things float and stuff and catch things on fire. So surely they could make like an on and off switch and pre-program it by the length of the lines to go.
You could use
Because they
vectors.
talked about how doing the length of the lines judges like the amount that goes in and the amount that and the length of how long it's up and stuff like that. So surely you could probably get a binary going there, which is basically just the first step to computer.
Yeah, you could use vectors, right? Because that's math lines, and then you would very precisely make the lines that you want to have happen.
Well, I mean, just computer in general. Like
Yeah.
anything before that is just before that.
Yeah, because you'd be able to make the. When in doubt, water and in heat, you can make steam. Well, congratulations, you've invented a power system.
Yeah, but again, like binary, you can do literally anything with binary. You can program anything with binary. It's just whether or not the thing you have can do it. But if it's just like a computer interface like this, all they'd have to know is how to do vectors, and then yeah, if they can make the binary go, they can do vectors. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Which I don't. It has to have a special ink though, so I don't think it would work.
Yeah, that's the only thing, because we haven't gotten far enough to find out what the deal is with the ink. They keep saying special ink. We don't know what's special about it yet.
Your mom.
Well, she already took care of her mom, so it can't be that. The ink is made of sorrow.
I'm gonna save him. No, you're not. She's dead.
I mean, that one gal was pretty realistic. It's like, yeah, your mom is probably toast. We don't know what the forbidden magic does, but it probably killed your mom. Wait. Boot. Gee, Papa Pal Clam. Is Papa Pal Clam like a... Would that be like a bokeh comedy?
Yeah. And I think in American stuff it's just called The Straight Man.
can't remember what the other puppet pal
Puppet
name
pal Ned.
is.
I
Nid?
didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to encourage you.
Wow! This is so
I
mean.
love you, honey.
I love you too. But you
I wasn't gonna do that skit with you. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not doing the puppet pals. Ugh.
Skunk Tank. Yeah. It's Skunk Tank and Weed Cat. I don't remember what the Pokemon name is for the Weed Cat.
I really hate the skunk ones because when they come out, they make a fart noise, and that's nasty. I'm sorry. That's ew.
You nasty.
It's nasty. No, it's Weed Cat. The fuck you call it? Sprig? No, Weed Cat.
It's Weed Cat.
It's Weed Cat.
The only
What
one,
are you, a cop?
The only one whose name we actually know is Fuecoco.
No, that's Little Chili.
Yeah. He's a spicy pepper.
No, because he's tiny. And he's a chili, so he's a little chili. I'll disrespect him all I want, I'm drawing him.
That's it. They're wall-eyed now.
Yeah. You want them to be wall-eyed? This is how you get wall-eyed children.
They're getting a Muppet
I am
treatment.
God here!
No, the power's gone to her head. She's gonna turn into a mediocre white man.
Yay! Oh boy. I'm gonna start a podcast
No,
about things I know nothing about.
we already have microphones.
Yay!
She'll do no research.
I'm gonna tell women how they're inferior by existing.
A group of white men is called a podcast.
Yeah.
Or a murder.
Call me.
No, she's gonna start talking about D&D.
Every fucking nerd thing is D&D or Warhammer. What if I just want to talk about anime shit? God damn.
Talk about animation.
Yeah, they don't wanna. They wanna talk about their stupid Warhammer, their stupid D&D, or their stupid magic. None of which I can do.
Well, it's time for Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't want that either. I don't want to do no card games. They stupid.
I love foot bean as a treat.
Now. Maybe.
Beans are pretty cute.
I gave Narander beans.
Yeah. Because he's cute to exactly 2 people.
The Lamb and Shimura.
Yes. Got it in 1. He will always be cute to Shimura.
Weed cat. That there's the weed cat.
Light the cat's tail on fire. That's why they're weak to fire.
That's why he's with her, cause she's skunky smelling, cause of the weed.
Oh, why'd you use your attack? Oh, that's my bad. The weed cat.
I have figured out your character's entire traits.
You know what's funny? Despite having
Oops.
the
Too much purple.
despite having the Sprigatito plush for so long, it really doesn't sell all that much compared to the Fuecoco. Because everybody will pick up that Fuecoco, realize that it is overstuffed to hell and back, and be like, and pick up this giant fucking chunk
No,
lord.
Mimikyu.
I mean, yes, Mimikyu is the best, obviously.
Yes.
That goes without saying.
Mimikyu's never done a weed.
I'd be afraid of Mimikyu doing a weed. I don't know about you.
That's true.
What's Mimikyu's special attack? The hug you never escape.
Yeah. She finds forever. That's adorable.
Everybody else has got death rays and bullshit. Mimikyu's got the hug.
Yes. Beautiful.
It's friend time now. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Mimikyu's adorable, and you're wrong.
Have Mimikyu and Ditto Mimikyu. Best day ever.
I forgot she's got a weed on her face. She's got a weed face tattoo.
She makes the worst blunts you've ever seen. Absolutely terrible role.
What the fuck were you clipping I'm God here? That would be fucking funny. I'll probably clip that later if not.
Deranged artist on stream.
Okay, I am though. I can do whatever I want to your characters at any point in time. No, I won't. I don't care enough.
She says, and then you see what she does with Ewan.
How they got trainers when they like people sized?
That's too much into furry territory. I ain't touching that one. I have seen many stories about that. Gonna put that right up there with the Vaporeon one. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Wasn't it she turns white?
Bruh, I thought it was because she's warm and mostly liquid.
Why would Vaporeon be warm? Don't they have ice attacks?
No, Vaporeon's the water.
Yeah, wouldn't it have
Glaceon's
ice
the-
attacks?
No, Glaceon does that.
Yeah, but like water has ice attacks sometimes. Why would it be warm water?
I
That's silly.
don't know. Wasn't it like the original thing for it said it was like the most compatible or something like that?
I don't give a fuck.
It was, I don't know, some weird thing that I did not ever learn and don't want to. You know, it's the best one that I don't have to worry about that weird stuff with? Scizor and Mimikyu. I don't worry about that.
No. Maybe.
Meanwhile, Mimikyu. Just a little cutaway gag to a Mimikyu, it's just little Mimikyu just off dancing to the side. Ain't even doing nothing. Just there, having a time.
I'm still pissed Mimikyu doesn't change its tail when its gender is changed. She implies we know its gender, but like we're too... If you look at it the wrong way under its thing, you're dead. So I don't know how they're checking its fucking gender.
Ask politely.
It can't talk! Actually, in one of the games, it kind of could talk. Never mind.
I'm gonna go with ask politely, because it's... Yeah, you look under there and die. You get beat to death with a wooden stick. And you deserve it.
No, I think you just, like, traumatize yourself to death. Honestly.
It's the ring.
Yeah. That was such a good choice that they made Mimikyu just sound like a ring in the fucking anime. I was
yeah.
like, thank you guys. I love this. 10 out of 10. Good artistic choice.
Just grudge sounding. This is the sound of someone being choked to death.
Yay!
Yeah, gurgling suffering as someone's voice line is real good.
Yeah, I gotta assume they just had someone there making that noise. Someone on staff was just making the fucking Mimikyu noises the whole time. And you know they all record together in the recording booth, so that must have been fun. Because they, instead of doing booths, they do rooms.
Yeah.
So it'd just be like... the whole time. It'd be fun as hell.
Sometimes it would be fun to see like the behind the scenes of them, like I would love to see Team Rocket doing their voice lines together behind the scenes, because I think that'd be hilarious. They seem like they would have good vibes together.
You must take care of yourself or evil won't spread.
Yeah. Don't you want evil to prosper?
Eh. Boot to the head.
I don't know. Bard went to sleep. Do we have an old enough audience left that know the boot to the head memes?
I only know it through like AMV Hell shit. Or like little fucking like Mega Man videos or shit. Actually no, there was I think a Phoenix Wright thing for it.
I was gonna say Phoenix Wright. That's just specifically why I know it. And I'm gonna get you another boot to the head.
Well, Shuon Head is a terrible person.
Oh, is that an artist?
No, they're one of like... Remember when I was into like atheist YouTube? They were one of the ones who were like, feminism is bad.
Mm.
She apparently turned around, but not completely. She's still pretty conservative.
Weird.
I know, right?
That's like the Sinfest person.
Oh my god, the Sinfest person makes me so sad because I took a lot of influence from them growing up. Let me make sure I got everybody. I kind of jumped around a bit.
Jump around. Jump around.
Okay, yeah.
Jump up, jump up, jump down.
Alright, that'll be all for tonight. We'll be back again tomorrow if I'm not sobbing from getting our shit done.
Mm-hmm.
So I will see you guys Sunday.
Woo!
Woo! Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming, y'all.